Excuse me, I'm publishing on Discord. There we go. Welcome back, people. This is going to be part 4 of the Bookwalker Thief of Tales for the PC. Hope you guys enjoy, as usual. I think we're good to go. Yeah, well, just let me reposition some of my windows here. Yeah, let's continue then. This could be the finale, but I am not 100% sure. That will depend on how long both of the remaining chapters are. I won't be trying to force anything or rush the rest of the game to just to finish this today. And if I have to finish later than usual, I probably will. I don't have to get up early or anything like that tomorrow in the morning. Hey, I think his place is looking a little nicer, isn't it? Let's answer the phone just to get that annoying ringing to stop. Hello? There's a job. I'm ready. Anything else? No. The order is at your door. Sure is strange today. Yeah, let's bring that inside, and then we'll have a look at what's... I need to put this on the desk. We'll look at what we can find and see. Was there always a tree right outside his window? I thought it was a brick wall before, no? Timeless Mansion? I think that's the title. Yeah, it's a bit tiny, but I think that's what it says. Ah yeah, choose an upgrade. Stun. Interrupt enemy action. What does that mean? Isn't that already what it does? Or increase damage? I don't know what that does. It's not clear. So I don't know which upgrade to choose then. I don't know, to be honest. Silence my phone. Increase damage. Yeah, the one on the left is self-explanatory. It's the other one, interrupt enemy action. What do you mean by that? What do you mean interrupt? It already interrupts it if it stuns it. Like, it prevents it from doing what it would have done otherwise. Interrupt enemy action? I don't know. What does that do exactly? Hey, RNG! Stun, interrupt enemy action, Bookwalker. It stuns enemies and you can't cast while stunned. So it stops any cast. Okay, it's going well, thank you. How about you? I think I'm not on the right Reddit. No, that's not it. Damn it! The Bookwalker Thief of Tales, blah 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 blah. I don't know. I'll pick the one on the left because the one on the right, I don't know what it does. I'll just pick increased damage. Doing well, the sun's coming out and warming up over here. It is supposed to be sunshine for like 3 days straight and a little bit warmer here as well. It should still freeze a little bit at night, I think, over the next few days. But during the day, it should be more pleasant outside and lots of sunlight, apparently. That's what I hear. It's even got flowers inside now. Nice. Hey, the paintings that were here are gone. New book announcement. This battle will be the last. Ulrich and the Giant and Gaston the Decapitator finally meet on the battlefield. Each one has a total faith in his victory and each one possesses a mighty artifact. Can Excalibur take on the Hammer of Thor? You will find out for yourself in the latest book from the author behind the bestsellers Sweeping Strike and Sweeping Strike 2, Tick Torf. And may these heroes strike to win. Oh lord, can't they come up with a better story for these artifacts? There's nothing in here of interest. Has this thing changed? Can't tell if it's got more color than before. Oh, the fridge is open. Hey, what's that? The fridge needs to be defrosted. Do not turn on. Can I do it myself? The sink is full of dishes. Am I really going to have to wash them? If not me, then who? Hey, why was his... I think his voice is a little different than usual, no? Yeah, okay, I guess someone left it open so it defrosts on its own. Nobody wanted to, like, take a hairdryer and a spatula and get grinding, I guess. It's the lazy way. Knock, 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 knock. I decided to do some gardening too. I hear voices. Oh, I can't knock on his door anymore. Have the new neighbors moved in already? Is it glitching or is the voice supposed to sound like that? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna reboot the game. I don't know, the voice, it sounds more like Animal Crossing than anything else right now. And it didn't sound like that before, so something tells me it's not quite right. Oh no, it sounds the same. Okay, even after rebooting the game. Okay, fine then. I think I've seen everything. I've done the dishes. I know, I have not read the mail yet. Mr. Quist, I would like to congratulate you on your purchase of an apartment. You are not the best of renters and were constantly late with payments. However, when you told me you were prepared to purchase the entire apartment, I was overjoyed. I am delighted that you have a new source of income, since, as far as I understand, you no longer write for a living. Seems you made the right choice. I wish you good luck, Mr. Askold Bermendel. If the cops were at least the tiniest bit competent, they would keep an eye on me, no? Make sure to try to figure out where my money is coming from. Make sure I'm not doing anything illegal. But they don't seem to care. Ah, that smells wonderful. Yeah, he seems to be doing a lot better overall. Not as spacious as I expected. Okay. Well, I think I've looked at everything. Okay. The contractor agrees to infiltrate Timeless Mansion by Elena Roberti and extract an item, the cursed clock. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Okay, someone hit the face on the photograph there. Fresh and original as always. Nowadays, there really aren't enough authors who are this original and can also release new books so fast. Must be a big clock, huh? Okay. In we go. Oof. Yeah, excuse me. Real quick. Finally, I landed on something soft. Ahem. Maybe too soft. You examine your souls. How did it go? I think successfully nabbing Excalibur really redeemed me in the client's eyes. So now you'll get easier jobs, no more killer robots threatening us? I hope so. We're supposed to find a clock of some sort. That doesn't sound too complicated. Ready to get started? Depends if someone else is after the clock. Depends on the competition. Wow. Hey, it's a cute place. It's a cute place, and they say it gets cuter. Etienne? Are you okay? Yes. Is this house relevant to him somehow? Got rags. What the? Oh god, oh god. A woman runs past without even glancing at you. I trapped him! I trapped a monster! Run away! Monster? So the jobs didn't get easier. The door is locked from the inside. Can I move the pallets, perhaps? No? The steps collapsed under their own weight. Water pipes. Old rusted pipes run along the wall. One of the pipes is dripping. Actually, the water is full on flowing out of it. It's too late to save this pipe. Yelling into the air. Damn girl, get back here and let me out! I'll find you and your friends too! Do you really think this cage can stop me? Is this the monster? Who are you? The man pauses and stares at you. Damn. Etienne? You know him? Etienne! The man's eyes seem to burn through you. You look away, but not before noticing that the man's hands are trembling with anger. I think we should get out of here quickly. Stop right there, you bastard! Answer me! What did you do with Amanda? Where is my wife? Hold on, what does this all mean? Stale bread, crowbar parts. What's up with this dude? Best not to open that door. Best to leave him in his cage. Tools, crowbar parts. This window is boarded up tight. Damn book and papers. Door to the hall. Main hall. Why does that fellow in the basement know you? This book. I wrote it. What? What do you mean? Created this mansion, but I was arrested before I had a chance to finish the book. So how did your client get this book then? Well, we've only been stealing from books that are on the market. I imagine the rights to it went to my publisher and they decided to have another writer finish it. So that's why the dreadful man in the basement knows you. You created him. Yes, but not like that. It was the story of a generous aristocrat who lived in a beautiful mansion with his wife. You definitely wouldn't catch me writing about a murderer in a blood-soaked basement. You think the new author changed a lot? I think so, yes. Who's this Amanda you mentioned? Is she here somewhere too? She's not here anymore. It's better if we talk about that later. This clock wasn't meant to be here either. Let's take a look since it's what we're here for. See an ancient clock. The steel frame around it is covered in small inscriptions, some of which are impossible to make out. There's something written here. The clock master's lifetime. Something with the time on the clock itself. It's too bad it stopped. I'm guessing we need to bring back a working clock. Etienne? Yes, a working one. You notice 3 huge holes in the mechanism. There are 3 gears missing. We'll have to search the whole mansion. Well, you should know your way around here pretty well since you created all this. It's changed since, probably. Are we at the end of the book? That's right, the plot has ended and the heroine managed to lock the monster in the basement and escape. Nothing else happens in the plot after this. Happy ending. We need to go back to somewhere on page 150 or so. That's where the mansion will be in the best shape for us to search it. Even the staircase is in the ruins right now. I didn't know you could do that, so are we going to jump between pages? Jumping is the easy part. The hard part is landing on the same spot on another page. If I miss or land... what? If I miss or land between pages, I guess. They couldn't decide between using land or end up. Without my powers, it could end badly. Should we risk it? I don't know. Let me finish searching this version, I guess. Portrait of the house's master before he changed. Not enough to craft anything, I see. This was a room for entertaining guests. Looks like the master of the house became less social, and his definition of entertainment changed too. Pieces of metal. Master is clearly not a modest man. Cut the twine. What am I gonna need for that then? Tweezers? Pliers? I need more pieces of metal. Time has not been kind to the staircase. We really should check the second floor. That's where that monster has his study. Got it, so the gears we're missing might be there. What do we do? I think the easiest way is to prevent the staircase from collapsing in the first place, since we can move between pages now. You look into the hole and see the outline of the basement room below. That's what we'll do. You open the front door from the inside. Okay. You watch the man hit the door of the cage over and over with his bare hands. Each blow injures his hands, but the wounds quickly heal themselves. He didn't have powers like that before. It's the clock. Remember what the inscription said about how it's connected to its master? While the clock is stopped, nothing can hurt its master. Well, either that or he was born with inhuman regenerative abilities. The man glances briefly at you. Soon, Etienne, the store isn't as sturdy as you might think. Soon we'll have a nice little chat face to face. You'll pay for everything you've done to me, for Amanda, and for abandoning me here. Well, I guess there's not much choice then. I think it worked. We're on page 120 now. It's a little more pleasant here, don't you think? Etienne, you don't want to keep doing this, do you? No, but I don't really have a choice. Do you think the client knew this was your book and sent you here on purpose? I don't think he cares either way. Help me, let me out! Who's that? Another victim? Let's go find out. Pick the lock. Can't go between the tables. Or even behind the last one, I see. I might need to pick the lock. Well, maybe the lockpick will be the first thing I need, so let's wait. Didn't want to let anyone out. Hey, anybody? Hey, Jonathan, guys! You look at the empty cell, the scratches on the floor and chains hanging from the walls make this a frightening place even without. I wonder where our monster is in this time. I think we're better off not running into him. It looked like he was ready to kill you right there and then. You think the new author made him like that? No, nothing's changed there. I said so last night when I gathered I would be playing at the usual time today, since I didn't have to work. But you may have missed that part. Well, you didn't miss much of the stream anyway. I got started, oh well, I guess it's already been 20 minutes, but I haven't really done much yet. But yeah, hey. I'm fine, Monica, I'm fine. A little bit tired, but because I don't sleep well these days, but I'm good otherwise. How about you? I didn't realize I had already been playing for 20 minutes. I've not accomplished much though, yet. Missed or mixed things up. Yeah, it's not too important. It's not supposed to hurt the other character as you examine the manacles on the walls, and this change in him bothers me. Boxes? I need a crowbar to open the boxes, and I need a lockpick to open the thing in that other room. So I need to decide. Making dinner late? What are you making? Here's what's ruining the staircase in the future. Looks like there's a water pipe leak. Pipes are indeed leaking badly. The smell of dampness lingers in the air. You examine the small crack in the pipe. You instinctively clench your fists, preparing yourself for the burning pain from your shackles. Use ink. Just need a little bit, it's not a huge hole. You place a small drop of your ink on the crack in the pipe. The ink slowly takes on the appearance and properties of metal. Come on, faster. You grit your teeth as the pain from your shackles burns you. IKEA meatballs. And mashed potatoes. That sounds good. That sounds good. It's a lazy day. Yeah, but it's good. I think that's it. The crack's gone. You exhale and pull up your sleeves to look at your hands. Are you alright? Yeah, it's best not to show what you see to Roderick. You push your sleeve wet with blood back into place. We should go check on the staircase in the future. I hope this works. Uh-huh. It's locked. The master didn't want to let anyone out. I haven't checked here yet. Is anybody there? Help me, Jonathan! The voice is coming from behind those shelves. I hear it. A plain writing desk stands against the wall. There's nothing of interest on the desk or in the drawers, not in this time at least. Oh my god, who are you? It's not important, I'm here to help. Help? My hands! She shows you the handcuffs behind her back. How did you end up here? You fiddle with the handcuffs. My brother and I were looking for something. Oh my god, Jonathan, he's still around here somewhere. Promise me you'll find him. I don't even know where to look. I can't make that promise. We'll see, I guess. By the way, you haven't seen any gears around here, have you? Big ones for a clock? No, sorry. It's okay. Although when I was searching the study upstairs, I found a secret compartment in the desk, but it was empty. What do you mean, searching? Did I say searching? I must have misspoke. Alright, I'll check it out later. You finish fiddling with the handcuffs and the girl is finally free. Thank you, she rubs her freed wrists. Well, an awkward silence falls. I think it's time to get out of here. I'll take care of your brother. The girl nods briefly, she looks around the room for a second, and with barely noticeable disappointment, disappears behind the door. More of your characters, they seem fairly well written, really bad at lying though. No, I don't know her. This whole thing is really mysterious. Surprised these things still moves when I touch them. Okay, whatever. I think we've seen all that was to be seen. Unless I want to start crafting something. Ah, wait, I don't know if I've looked up here. Have I? I know I have not been that way yet. An empty box that smells like tobacco. One of the master's letters. It's an invitation to a ball hosted at his mansion. This is the mansion master's study. So sparse. Apparently whoever rewrote your book didn't know much about creating pleasant settings. I don't think it's all that bad. Oh? These gears won't fit in the clock. The cabinet is locked tight. Okay, that's 2 where I need the lockpick, so if I can already craft a lockpick, that's what I'll choose to craft. Search the desk. Old documents are scattered across the desk and the desk's only drawer is completely empty. There's nothing here. Examine the secret compartment. You notice the bottom of the drawer has a strange edge. Press lightly on the bottom and discover an impressively large secret compartment underneath. It could fit a whole gear. It could, if someone had put one in here. Close the drawer. Should we check out this desk in another time since it had to be here at some point? I hope so. Okay, that's 2 locks to pick. Come on. The stairs. Innovator. Craft 20 items. I guess I could craft a crowbar, but... There was something that required pliers, but I'm gonna need extra pieces of metal though for that, so... thing off your hands. All set. Empty bottle and ring. And then there was another thing I could pick. Whoever rewrote your book didn't know about decor. It doesn't look that bad. Basically, they likely didn't rewrite that, but Etienne is worried about what Roderick thinks. Yeah, that's what I got out of that too. With all your experience picking locks, this one opens in just a few seconds. Damn, book, ring, and papers. Okay. It's only stuff that you could get that's gonna give you ink, I guess. And then I don't know if I should craft the crowbar to get that one thing that you can get with a crowbar. Or if I should wait till I can get pliers, because I need pliers too in the other time period. Go to 2000. Okay. Hey, look, it worked! The staircase is fixed. Let's go see what's left on of the second floor. Uh-huh. I can't remember what I needed pliers for, though. I forgot. Ah, yeah, here, yeah. I mean, cut the twine. Yeah, I can't see the icon very well, but I think it's a pliers icon. If I could find more pieces of metal and more tools. Ah, but yeah, there we go, I got some. It's tools that I might not have enough of now. I need one more piece of metal. And at least one more tool so I can craft both. Well, there we go, pieces of metal. Now if I could just get one more bit of pry apart the rubble. I think that's the crowbar that I need for this. Maybe I should just craft the crowbar and then... I did the same, got everything, but ran around like I don't remember where to use it. Yeah, I'll make the crowbar, go back, use it where I needed to use it in the past, and there, now I can't make the pliers anymore, until I get more tools. You use the crowbar to pry apart the heavy pieces of the ceiling and dig out the old, almost intact chest of drawers. Coins in a ring. And then I think in the basement I needed to use the crowbar. Also got locked out of something because the story suddenly got in the way, so careful. I think it was in here that I needed the crowbar. Yeah. Not standing on ceremony, you pry open the boxes with the crowbar. Mushroom and stale bread. Okay. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, I guess I can get back to the present now. I think I have seen and done everything I could in this time period. Go to 2000. Don't think I missed anything important, but it felt bad. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Just need one more tool. There we go. I have enough to make all the tools now. cut the twine. You easily cut through it. Think there's something useful in there? These things. And then I don't think there's anything else. I don't know why I feel like there's something behind that portrait. Yes. I don't have an empty bottle anyway, even if I could make more ink. Apple and papers. Yeah, I've got a few things already. Writing desk. Search the desk. The desk is covered in a thick layer of dust. You look through the old papers in creaking drawers but don't find anything of interest. Examine the secret compartment. You notice the bottom of the drawer has a strange edge. You press lightly on the bottom and discover an impressively large secret compartment underneath. There has to be a gear in there, I guess, this time, because otherwise I'm stuck. Bingo! Yeah, there we go. One of the gears you're looking for is inside. Too bad there's just the one. Take the gear. Well, we're 1/3 of the way through now. You put the gear in your pocket. Let's go put it in the clock. And then we'll look for the rest. Also, we have to save that girl's brother, who should be somewhere in the past. So much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? The man standing in the hallway, holding a strange walkie-talkie and flipping various levers on it. Maria, come in! Damn it, Maria, or is it Mariah? The only sound coming from the walkie-talkie is static. The man taps it angrily as though hitting it will help. Damn, I think he's... You notice the man's police hat. The man suddenly turns around and you see that his face is made of paper. Stop right there, breathing heavily, measuring you with his eyes. Is he someone reading the book? He raises the walkie-talkie to his face. For the record, during a routine patrol, Sergeant Kiko Breitz encountered an unlicensed bookwalker. To hell with you! He notices that the walkie-talkie still isn't working. How can I help you? Ah, damn. I'll try not to ban Monica this time. Arms control. Yeah. Okay. These fights with the cops, I think, has an achievement. Don't get hit or something. Such a mean achievement. Yeah, I've been known to make mistakes, so let's try not to this time. Excuse me. Just need to replace my windows the way they were. Alright. To hell with you! He notices that the walkie-talkie still isn't working. How can I help you? Say nothing. State your name at the very least, and remove your disguise. Why the hell aren't you saying anything? State your name and I'll note it down as mitigating circumstances. Don't make me use force. My name is Robert Potter. I mean James. Yeah, James Potter. I mean, for the record, the unlicensed bookwalker refuses to state his name and is lying to the officer. He is also concealing his face behind a mask. Take that off right now. Maybe it's best if we do what he says. If he finds out who I am, he'll find me in reality, and that'll be the end of me. And you. Fight, I guess? I choose violence. The man starts striding towards you, unbuttoning his uniform jacket as he approaches. You raise your fists, preparing to defend yourself. It's too bad Maria's not here. She really loves beating up thugs like you. For the record, commencing neutralization. Disable skill. I'll try not to take a single hit then. I had to use a bottle of ink though. The man looks at you angrily. Damn you, fine, Maria will deal with you later, thief. The man instantly disappears as though he was never there. But the bruises on your body say otherwise. Bruises? What bruises? He never hit me! He never touched me! Peace was never an option. I wish Twitch had an emote of a goose with a knife in its mouth. I choose violence. Damn, this is really bad. I can imagine disobeying the rider's police is one thing, but fighting the police? Trying your best, Monica. Trying your best with the emotes. Attacking a police officer plus stealing from a book that is still under license. Good enough. Yeah, that'll do. It's not 30 years, of course, but you could definitely get 5 to 7. So not even close to what you were accused of. What in the world did you do, Etienne? Hold on, you also said you hadn't finished the book when they arrested you, which means something happened here in this mansion. And it has something to do with the mansion's master and someone named Amanda. How about we get down to business before that policeman gets here with backup? I didn't get an achievement for not taking a single hit. Have you seen that picture with the goose? That rings a bell, I think. I think I've seen that. The study door. I regret not trying not to get hit now that there wasn't any achievement for doing so. What was I trying to find again? Oh, did you send something? Yeah, I've seen that before, I think. Untitled Goose Game was a masterpiece. Yeah, I think I've seen that before, yeah. Nothing else of interest here. Yeah, there's nothing else. Okay, yeah. Back to the clock. Back to the rules and you hit the ground running. I am in front of the clock and I am trying to interact with it. Insert the gear. You hear the furious cries of the mansion's master coming from the basement. Do you think that will help you, Etienne? You don't even know what that clock does! How did he know we were? We need to find the other 2 gears, but let's speed things up a little. I feel really uncomfortable in this place. I thought you'd be glad to be back in your... No, I'm not. And this isn't my book anymore. They twisted and destroyed everything they could here. I wish I could burn this whole book to ashes. Alright, let's start with that girl's brother. Maybe he knows something? Since as far as I can tell, they investigated all this already. They didn't see him in the past. Can you jump even earlier? Yeah, go to another time. 1990. The game is so strangely unhinged, but love it. Phew, I guess today is our lucky day. So many jumps and we're still in one piece. Maybe it's because you're so skillful? Stop it. Hey, sorry, I'm just trying to lighten things up a little. Thanks for trying. Yeah, it just doesn't, I guess. I have enough ink. Now it's bottles that are too few. Barrels, they smell like wine. Why is there no stairs this time? You can't go up to the study? Roderick, Table. Ah, an empty bottle. Excellent. A niche. Ah, I knew there was something behind the painting. One of the master's letters. It's charred and it's addressed to his lover Amanda. Okay. Oh, well, there was nothing to read on it. I only got a brief description. What's this? There isn't supposed to be a passageway here. I guess the master is building a secret room. The mansion's master wouldn't tear down this wall himself. He's a well-off aristocrat. His servants should be around here somewhere. It's probably their work. I don't see any servants in this time. Looks like the new author took them out of the plot. Do you think they put them in another book? Of course not. No one in their right mind would take a character out of a book. That breaks one of the most serious writer's laws. They probably just got erased. War. We need to search this place in different times, since there might be a secret passage here. Alright. Yeah, it's not finished being created, I guess, in this time. No, there's nothing here. Okay. It's kind of annoying that it's really difficult to stand in front of something and interact with things at times. Here, I'm pressing the button and I can't interact with it unless I'm standing in the right spot, I guess. Yeah, now I can. Well, I got tools, I didn't need them. Eh, what's that? Oh, a balcony. Hold on then. A barrel. See, I can't interact with it again. A barrel, the lid tied firmly shut with rope, attracts your attention. Cut the rope. You easily cut through the rope with pliers. Okay, bread and apple. It's actually pretty cute that Etienne seems to like writing romance books with happy endings. The door is locked from the inside. Okay, I'll try to explore this a bit later. Okay. Oh well, that seems to be the only place I can go. Can you jump it? Look down through the hole at a dried up thorn bush. How about we look for something to put over the hole, like planks? Fix the balcony. Let's see. I hope it holds. Window to storage room. I played with the mouse and you just put the cursor over the thing and click and he runs to it to interact. Uh-huh. A plain writing desk stands against the wall. Continue. There is no way it's not important since it was behind bars. You open the only drawer, but it's empty. So if we assume the author rewriting someone else's books isn't particularly intelligent, then it's obvious. You push on the bottom of the drawer and open a secret compartment underneath. Another false bottom. Your thought process is good, but it's still empty. You feel around inside the drawer just in case, but you don't find anything. Am I missing something? Do I need to check another time again? Maybe we should search the other rooms. We haven't checked them all yet. Okay. I think I have. In this time period. There's a key sticking out of the door. I think we should take that. It might come in handy in another time. You turn the key in the lock to open the door, then you put the key in your pocket. But yeah, I think I needed the key in a different time period to get inside. Maybe in 1995. I got frustrated at this part since I didn't know you could go out the window. I had to look it up. It's only because I saw the little thing being highlighted. Maybe it is because I don't move around the cursor with a mouse and I move my character all over the place to try to find things to interact with. Which I guess you wouldn't have to do if you were playing with a mouse. But I have to suffer through how complicated it can be sometimes to interact with things. Not in this time? Okay. A different one then? Come on, interact with it. Boarded up window. What? Oh, there we go. A letter. One of the master's letters. It's an invitation to a meeting with him. Writing desk. Nothing of interest on the desk or in the drawers, not in this time. Okay. Well, maybe I should check the hidden passage behind the painting then. Examine the painting. It was taken down from rusty metal runners and is now leaning against the wall. You see a door behind the painting, but you won't be able to open it while the painting is in the way. But move it then! It turns out to be extremely heavy. You can't pick it up, but you manage to pull it towards you and move it to the side. Don't care how, as long as it's out of the way. Secret door. Stack of letters. Charred love letter addressed to Amanda. Pen pals, find all clockmaker's letters. Okay. Signed by Etienne Quist. Eh? A love letter signed by Etienne himself? Or did someone actually write Etienne into the book as a character? Like an homage or something, because he was the original author? And made him into a bad guy, somehow? I missed out on that achievement. Oh, okay. Let's try 1995 behind the painting again. I've almost exhausted all options, I think. Figured there must be a hiding place behind it. Why didn't you say something right away? I don't know. Well, we definitely know what's behind the painting. Now how do I open it? It's mounted on vertical runners set into the wall. I think it slides upwards. Lift the painting. You push gently and the picture slides upwards. Okay. Ah, there's the boy. Teenage boy is standing in the middle of the room, covering his face with his hands in fright. Hey, let's talk. Don't kill me. We're not associated with your kidnapper. Are you Jonathan? Yes. The kid lowers his hands and tries to get a glimpse of you in the light. Well, we kind of are, but not in the way you think. Damn, that's a cool mask. Told everyone we should wear masks for this job too, but they just laughed at me. Your sister asked me to find you. Sister? I don't have a sister. Well, that's what she told us. Hold on, was she a short girl, Samantha? She's still here? No, we helped her get out. It was her idea to rob this mansion. She promised us there was a ton of loot inside. But all we found was rotting walls and that psycho. So you're thieves. It's actually important how many of you were there. 6, but 3 ran away right at the beginning. And we saw him kill one. Well, I'd say they definitely did some work on your character here. It's not mine anymore now. You can still fix him, right? Don't think? I'm afraid not, no. I didn't think so either. Not really, we're more like, well, yeah, we're thieves. Okay, I'm something of a thief too. Wow, the kid looks at you like he's found this new hero. By the way, have you seen any gears, big ones around here? Gears? No. Are they valuable? Not really. If you check the desk with the secret compartment in the storage room already, then check the master's study. I think he hid something in both places. We actually already found a gear in the master's study, but nothing in the storage room. He's got this crazy thing set up with a double false bottom. Did you get it open? A double false bottom? First you open the false bottom and then there should be another one under that. My god, we went through all that just for... Kid is pretty cute. Alright, time to go back and check out this double false bottom, and quickly, you untie the kid. Thanks. He gets up off the floor and glancing around leaves the room. Okay. I guess that's that. Another police officer. Oh, is that the female police officer that he talked about earlier? That was a female name. Familiar dark blue police uniform appears in your peripheral vision. However, the woman in the uniform seems completely calm and collected. Sergeant, I am Maria. Or Mariah, I don't know. Mariah Glowitz, the woman says casually, tapping the badge on her chest. You're under arrest on suspicion of plagiarism and attacking a police officer. She pulls on the dark leather gloves. I advise you to stop resisting and come with me. And if I don't, then I will have no choice but to use force. She balls her hands into fists and grins slightly. Well, in that case, I apologize for making you use force. You roll out your shoulder, limbering up. Okay. Or maybe you get the achievement for her. Gosh, he grunts like a guy. Why? Shall I risk it? From both? You get one achievement for not taking damage on both, because I didn't get any from the first one. Ah, yeah, there we go. Fight the establishment. Defeat both cops without taking any damage. Okay. Okay. Maria is breathing heavily. She's leaning to the side but manages to somehow keep her balance. This is an over thief. The whole police force will come looking for you. Before you can blink, Maria Glowitz disappears from the book. Are you alright? I've been better. You straighten the crumpled papers on your face. She didn't touch me! Yeah, that was correct, Monica. Thank you. Thank you for telling me in advance, so I would know. Once again, not that I care much about getting achievements, but, I mean, I'll get those that I can get along the way. I'll take what I can get. That's what I should say. It's possible that it's always fun to get them. Examine the desk more closely. Remember what the kid said? Because the new author is more clever than I thought. I mean, to come up with a double false bottom really takes a higher level of thinking. Sarcasm. You open the second false bottom of the drawer and take another gear out of the compartment. One less gear to find. Time to go back to the clock. So. Explore a new time period. We should go to the latest time we can to put the gears in. What if something happens to the clock over the course of the years? Ah, yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. Now we just need to find the third one and the clock should start working again. Etienne asked about Amanda, the wife of that maniac in the basement, but there's some things I was able to figure out using my powers of deduction. You created Amanda and her husband and the cute little story of their cozy backwoods mansion, and then you and Amanda started to get, well, close. What gives you that idea? Back when we were in the car, you told me you always tried to make your characters realistic and well-developed, and my guess is that Amanda turned out exactly that way. Your powers of deduction, or whatever you said, are pretty good. But then you took Amanda somewhere. You took her out of the book? And that's the part I don't understand yet. Where could you have taken her? There's no trace of her in the book. Wait, you didn't? You took her out of the book? I get it. Things you do for love, but... Etienne, you do realize you're not just messing with writer's law, but with more serious laws, human laws. Paying the price for that now. You raise your shackled wrists. In any case, we both knew what we were up against and what would happen to us. So that's what they arrested you for? 30 years for what you did? Broke one of the most serious writer's laws, extracted a character who then turned into a real living human? Where's Amanda now? Do you live with her? In the end, we broke up. Despite everything you went through? Indeed, so getting back your ability to write, it's probably the one thing in my life that I can at least try to fix, smiling weakly. So that's why you agreed to take on these jobs. Bam! Uh-oh, what is it? Oh no. Do something, Etienne? 30 years makes sense now, right? Yeah. Damn it. So where's Amanda? The man is trying incredibly hard to stay calm, his head tilted slightly to the right. Where is my wife? The man pauses for a second, tilting his head to the left. Can't be forgetting her. I can't! He starts rubbing his temple furiously. We don't need to bring up Amanda. Just let me try and help you. Let me try and rewrite you the way you were before. Are you sure? What about your shackles? Damn, you're right. The man continues to rub his temples, his eyes unfocused. I remember her. With you. And now I can't find her anywhere. He looks at you, his head slowly tilting to the right again. At the same time, his minor attack of confusion passes, and his anger rises up in its place. Bring her back! I can't. I don't think I can. You stole Amanda from me and left me here alone. Then someone else came. He did something to me. I didn't want to kill anyone. This is a different part. His head tilts to the left again. You notice his clothes are stained with fresh blood. Wait, why do you have... That girl, did he get to her? Clenching his teeth. Damn thugs. I'll never forgive them for what they did to you. You're supposed to be... Bang! A blow hits you in the chest. Oof! Etienne! The man tucks the gear away inside his shirt. Then he starts cracking his knuckles. Let me try. Maybe I can rewrite at least something in you. Oh, don't worry. Now he loosens his shoulders. I don't need help. I certainly enjoy my newfound powers. He clenches his fists tightly. Uh-huh. I'm guessing disable skill is going to disable one of my skills. Oh, he seems to have a shield around him though. No? It's really sad. The writer rewrote the guy, but he is desperately trying to not forget her. I know, never mind. Okay, he doesn't have a shield. Well, I can't use shield anymore. Strong hit. Ah! How did you get to hit me twice? Stunned. Ah, he gets to hack twice per turn. Ouch. Heal self. Miss. Well. Ah, yeah, I see. Okay, yeah, the shield is actually reducing the amount of damage I can deal to him. But is it weakening? I can't tell. Ooh, I better kill him now. Before he does me in. Breathing heavily. Is that all you've got, you bastard? The man's injuries start healing before your very eyes. At the same time, you hear the gears in the clock make a clanging sound. It It's as though they're trying to start working but can't because of the last gear is missing. What the? Remember what I said about the inscription on the clock and how it's connected to its master? I figured that out. While the clock is stopped, nothing can hurt its master. You spot the last gear lying on the floor between you and the reanimated monster. It seems to have fallen out of his shirt while you were fighting. You raise your eyes to the man and he looks back at you with a venomous smirk. Just try. You charge forward, but the instant your hand touches the gear, the man grabs you and you soon find yourself in a tight chokehold. No luck? Whispering with effort. Drop down. Headbutt him. I don't think it's gonna do much if I try to headbutt him. Let's try something else. You drop sharply out of his grip and grab the gear from the floor. Damn it! In an instant, you're standing by the clock. Put it in, quickly! Without looking. Without a second glance, you push the gear down. Fortunately, you got it right in the correct spot. The clock immediately starts ticking. No! The man grabs at empty air in a final attempt to stop you. Etienne! He grabs his head as a shudder passes through his body. He begins to age rapidly, and the injuries from his previous fights, not only the one against you, start reappearing all over him. No! He swings his arms helplessly, then starts dissolving into dust. You watch it all happen silently until there's nothing left of the monster except a pile of ashes. My god. But now what? Nothing. You walk up to the character's ashes, digging around until you find a small crumpled piece of paper. You quickly rip it in two. You just... had enough. Pick up the clock and get ready to jump out of the book. We can talk about all this, Etienne. If you want to talk. Don't think he wants to. Well, that certainly was interesting. Poor guy got made into a monster. Still an ass, though. There's wind outside my window. I gotta say, I was looking at his apartment earlier. It's really nice looking now with all the flowers and stuff. Oh yeah! I forgot. I did the dishes. Did I get a note for this? I never got to jump out of the book until now, so... I know, I guess there was no word of thanks or anything. Okay. Or maybe I can look after I put the thing down. I think I did, yeah. I think I did read the mail. Shove it. Yeah, he bought the apartment, yeah. That's what the mail said, I think. What is that? What's happening? He's sitting down. Can't keep this up anymore. Ah, well, I didn't get to look at the kitchen. 2 minutes later. Okay, it's still the same day. What the... Timeless Mansion, complete time, book 5. Hey! Someone is moving in? A part of me kinda likes the idea of being a landlord like that, but nowadays most landlords are shitty. Hello? There's an urgent job. I'm not... No, you're taking it. I think I've had enough. I don't want to do this anymore. Etienne, it's your last job. You knew what book that was, and you specifically sent me to steal from it. I'm just a middleman, Etienne. I don't take the jobs. I don't care. You can take your job and go to hell. Calm down and listen to me. If Finishing these jobs is your only chance of getting your abilities back. I know you know this. You can't work off the sentence. 30 years is just an impossible amount. Your publisher betrayed you, your lover left you. It's time to take back what you're owed. How do you... Etienne, you're only a single step away from freedom. Fine. Excellent. Excellent. The order is at your door. If only 2 minutes passed, I guess the apartment can't have changed all that much in that time, no?
It's easier to get a new one.
Simon. Okay, let's look if I can't upgrade a skill. Probably the shield skill. Look at the sketchbook. Yeah, that's literally what I just said, yeah. I was just about to finish saying that it's probably for the shield. Yeah, there we go. Heal on use. Oh. Increased shield duration. I don't know what I prefer. Healing, probably. Try for perfection. Upgrade your skills 5 times. Okay, there we go. I wanted to look at the kitchen. Right, so I did the dishes, but I didn't get anything for it this time. Or did I? Wait, hold on. Thanks for washing the dishes. We just had a birthday party for my daughter, and I'm absolutely exhausted. The children ate almost everything, but there's still some bread left, so help yourself and thanks again. Well, it's still stale bread, but... Okay, cool. Yeah, the note here said not to close the fridge because it needs to defrost. So mine is 12. I can't interact with that door anymore. Yeah, he planted plants outside his apartment. Looks like... I believe someone else is moving in. And that's what the boxes are for. Though I'm not sure. Okay, nothing left in the kitchen. I'll take one more look around the apartment, though I don't expect to find anything. Oh, wait a second. Can you? Ah, yeah, okay, you can pass through the door as it is moving, actually. Little glitchy. I do really like the way Etienne seemed so happy and such when he woke up after taking over the apartment complex, planting flowers and such. Yeah, I could look inside there before, but no, I can't anymore. Let's see. Strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate Heart of Sand by Samantha Murray and extract an item. The weather controller. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. An excerpt from a book review, and so I was expecting a significant emphasis on classism, on the difference between the lives of people in the Upper District and the train-dwelling nomads. However, in writing the Upper District as a sort of retirement home rather than an upper-class sector, the author avoids these themes, which I found immensely disappointing. Okay. And that appears to be everything. Seems like such a rough guy on the outside, but is actually a softie who likes flowers and romance. He's your type? Locomotive. You decided to keep working? Seems I don't have a choice. You shrug tiredly. After everything that happened, how did they manage to convince you, or has another month passed since I last saw you? They spent a whole month convincing you? Not quite that long. You literally had to erase your own character. I'll write a new one. Ah yes, I forgot about your feelings towards characters. I don't have any feelings towards characters. Just because Amanda left you doesn't mean that all characters are now bad. Also, remember when Amanda called Etienne in an earlier chapter? Ah yeah, true, yeah. I forgot about that actually. I forgot it was Amanda who called him. She still does care about him, they just weren't meant to be. Yeah, I suppose so. It's kind of sad, yeah. Especially given the price that he paid for her. Just because Amanda left you doesn't mean that all characters are now bad. She has nothing to do with it. I've already thought about giving it all up, but the client is right, I need to finish my last job. This chapter! This is the one where I got locked out of getting things because I couldn't craft one thing. Even if what we're doing makes me feel sick. If I get rid of my shackles, I can write my own book, putting this all behind me. But isn't that the last chapter? No? I was under that impression. Since apparently I should be rid of my shackles after this. Just help me finish this one last time. What are we looking for? A weather controller. A device that can control the weather? Seems so. It would certainly come in handy here. You look around. The air feels like it's at least 100 degrees, if not 120. Okay, let's get to it. I'm guessing they're talking in Fahrenheit. Dead man. A train key. The tag on the code says Pete Jenkins. Small light is blinking on the radio panel, next to a worn out accept call button. Examine the radio, old equipment covered in sand. You see a steel plate with the number 42 on it next to the speaker. Push the button. You hear static over the radio. Lindeff Jr. speaking, I'm taking over for the senior meteorologist too soon. Too soon, unfortunately. The voice belongs to a very young man but sounds confident, as though he's been giving commands over the radio his whole life. Going back, I'm a big fan of scary or rough-looking people who turns out to be softies. Is anybody between lines 10 and 40? Is that us? Asked Roderick. Is that us? Asked the radio. Who knows? Is that us? I think we're in range, maybe? You're breaking up. What's your number? 42, that's what was written on the panel. Yeah, 42. It had to be that number. Got it. Pete Jenkins, correct? I think Pete's, don't think Pete will be making radio contact anytime soon. Is his body nearby? There's a skeleton in a chair. Writing something down. Thanks, I've noted that in the log. It's really cliche, but there's just something about it. You don't need to explain. These things, you can't explain them. It's just how it is. It's been the dry storm last week that got him, he sighs faintly. What kind of storm did you say? Congratulations, you're the new operator of 42, so I'm obliged to inform you that there's a death storm forecast between lines 10 and 40, so you should head towards town. You can take shelter here. A death storm? Alright, I'll try and get the train moving. Yeah, the answer to life and everything, yeah. You may not be able to see it from your position yet, but it's showing up on my instruments already. What will happen if we get caught in it? We die? What other kinds of storms are there? Death storms are quite rare in your area. You're more likely to see a fear storm or madness storm there. Great. There are joy storms too, although they most often happen in town. Are you not from around here? Are there no storms in your zone? You could say that, I'm not from around here. Writing something down in a dry voice. If you get caught in a death storm, you die. Alright, I'll try and get the train moving. Good luck. Start the train. I have the key. Examine the old photo. It's a photo of a woman with her blonde hair in a ponytail. Could be the former operator's daughter or maybe his wife. List of names. There's a long list of names scratched into the wall, and each one is in different handwriting. A sharp nail hangs on the chain nearby. Looks like this is a list of the train's previous operators. There's dozens here. Is this some kind of cursed train? We're probably just in a dangerous place. Look at the end of the list. Last one is Ronald Miles. What about our dearly departed Pete Jenkins? Probably didn't even have time to add his name. Add the dead train operator's name. Poor guy deserves this at least. Well, probably. We didn't know him after all. Take the nail from the chain and scratch Pete Jenkins's name into the wall. Not bad. What about yours? You're the operator now. Do you want people to forget about you too? Well, let's be optimistic and not outright think that we're gonna die, right? Signing my name in someone else's book doesn't sound like the best idea. You say so. I mean, I don't think it's a good idea. I'm just gonna follow my instinct. Train car door. And go outside. Okay. Where are you going? Let's figure out what's wrong with the train first. I don't know. I'm just looking around. I'm not trying to leave, just trying to see how much I can explore. I guess not much, huh? I really do need to stay by the train. Choo-choo train. Down the track. Oh no, what do you see? There's an oil bug inside. It ate everything. Something skitters around inside the tank. You, can we skip the bugs? Is there no way we can get to town without the train? What, are you afraid of bugs? Hey, get out of the tank. Nah, I won't want to come out. Knock harder on the tank. Suddenly an oil-eating bug jumps out of the tank. Grab the bug. Or squash it. I don't want to grab it, squash it. Bam! A greenish oily smear on the tank is all that's left of the bug. Good thing I can't throw up in this form. The tank is empty of both oil and bugs. I guess it wouldn't have made sense to put all oil back in the train if there was a bug inside. Well, I need a crowbar for this box. A journal and an oil canister. I think these are the operator's possessions. Either written in an unknown language or in really awful handwriting. Guess it's hard to tell, huh? But I can't craft anything at the moment. Just have to remember, there's a locked crate in the back of the train that needs the crowbar. Start the train. Yeah, I need to put oil, I guess. Check the gauges. Fuel tank is almost full. Everything is set here. The oil gauge, it's empty, yeah. Cooling system? Operational. Okay. So it really is just the oil then. Tank is small and the canister fills it almost to the brim. It's definitely enough to get you to town. I think it's running. One way ticket. Push the handbrake. Train is moving. I don't know. Do we need to move anything? Why is it beeping? Radio. The death storm is approaching. Hurry! Anyone out past 10 miles? Train 42, what's the problem? You're barely moving. He's right. We got the train started, but it's barely moving. Because the brake is... Why would you do that? There's a death storm coming. Maybe it's on and I'm trying to remove it, no? Well, I'm guessing you can't die, so... Fuel panel. All indicators seem normal except one. Cylinder 3 pressure, open the top of the panel. There's a greasy note on the other side. Read the note. Whoever gets this train next, I hope it's not you, Pete, you moron. Heh. Pressure in cylinder 3 has some stability issues. Sorry about that. Reading. Actually, no, I'm not going to apologize. By the time you're reading this, I won't care anymore. Deal with it yourself. Just kidding. Try hitting the panel. That usually works for me. Good luck with the train. Okay, Monica. Take care. Well, you should definitely be able to do that. Hit the panel lightly with measured force. Something inside clanks. Something cracks. The train starts slowly picking up speed. Well, that wasn't so hard. Pick up the radio. Great work, 42. I can see you're picking up speed. The weather has been all sorts of crazy lately, even here in town. Yesterday, a Sorrow storm almost slammed us, and we haven't had one of those in 100 years. Do the storms usually miss the town? Of course, only the joy storms make it here. The rest usually passes by. Like someone's controlling them, right? You can almost feel Roderick winking at you. What could affect the weather like that? I don't know. This all started after our senior meteorologist died. Come on, asking about the weather controller already. It's obviously in town. Hey, have you ever heard of a weather controller? A what? It's a device that controls the weather. Is this a joke? I don't think he knows anything. Yeah, I guess the senior meteorologist had the controller. And everything started getting messy after he died. We should ask around about him in town. If only we had something like that. My god. Keeps laughing. You'd certainly be well off. Alright, I see you're pulling in now. Good luck in town. Until next time, jokester. Can't stop yawning. I wish I could sleep better. Well. Yeah, there's no need to start the train at the moment. There shouldn't be anyway. Town gate. Can't go back any further. Got a one-way ticket to the blue. A guard is trying unsuccessfully to open the door of the train. He notices you. Hi there! He glances briefly at your face, but apparently decides not to ask about it. This guy here is causing a little traffic jam at the gate. Poor man got caught in a fear storm on his way here. I'm not getting anywhere with him, but I have to make sure everyone is in town before the storm comes. Can we leave the train here and go into town? I'll try and talk to him. Go ahead and try, but be gentle. It's not the poor guy's fault what happened. We'll see. Try and open the door quietly. Hey friend, you there? I don't know. Let's try and open the door quietly. Hey, who's messing around with the door? I'm warning you, I'm armed. Let's not provoke him. Hey friend, you there? Yes? Calm down now. I'm from train 42. Jenkins? Is that you? Jenkins is dead, friend. Jenkins is dead. If I lie about it, he's probably gonna start asking questions that I'm not gonna be able to answer to because I'm not Jenkins. And you'll know I lied to him, and that's probably not a good idea. I mean, I can see where this would be going, so that's probably not the right option. I'm his friend. He would probably ask me questions about Jenkins that I wouldn't be able to answer, so... Although... I mean, we know he had a daughter or a wife, so that's a little bit of information. He didn't have any friends. Well, that's already a bad thing, I guess. I'm his brother. Stop lying, you killed him, I know the truth. What have you done with Jenkins? I don't think there's a peaceful way out of this situation. Force the door open. You lean your whole body into the door. You hear the mechanisms inside start grinding against each other. Just a little more. Come on, push. I think the lock's open. The door easily slides to the side. A thin man is sitting in the corner of the locomotive, arms covering his head. Let the guard deal with him, or get closer. I don't know. Get closer, I guess. Hey, friend. The man lifts his head. When he sees your face, his eyes start widening slowly. Oh, damn. Has there been even a single time when your appearance actually helped us in the situation? The man's eyes are still widening. Or does it always just create more problems for us? Let me think. The man's eyes are as wide as they can go. Now his mouth begins to open. No, it hasn't helped. Not even once. I already told you it's a disguise. The man lets out a piercing shriek and runs out of the train. You see him head into the desert right towards the storm. Well, you definitely solved the problem, in a way. Maybe I could have helped him. I don't know, if I tried a different approach. I failed. Well, I can't say you got the results I wanted. It's his own fault. He looks at you, not speaking. Well then, I'll move his train along and then yours after. In the meantime, go up to customs and get your paperwork straight. I'm customs, I'll tell you if the paperwork is straight. I'll probably find something wrong with it, but... Get up high quickly, the storm is close. Alright. Don't rush me. Maps. These look like different maps of the area. The inspector is sitting in the cold, dark office. He looks up at you and in a bored voice says, train number? It's technically not my train. Should I be truthful about this? I don't know. It's technically not my train. Did you arrive on that train? Yes. So that's your train. Train number? 42. The inspector digs through some papers. Are you Ronald Miles? I told you it's not my train! Damn it. Your papers are out of date, bruv. Did you find the body of Ronald Miles? No, I found the body of Pete Jenkins. So after Miles, it was transferred to Jenkins. He writes in his notebook. And now, the inspector looks up at you. My name is Bob. Just Bob? Bob Bobson. I'll write that down. Wearing a shabby coat with a strange rusty cage hanging around his neck. It's not shabby. His face, he looks at you, then looks down again, is apparently disfigured. You aren't too good looking yourself. The inspector doesn't react. Here's your ticket. He hands you an old yellow ticket which looks like it's been passed around for years. One standard town visit, 2 hours. Can I stay longer? Only 2 hours? Well, can I stay longer? You must sell all possessions belonging to the train's former operator before you leave town. Make that your top priority. Eh? Ah, yeah, you must... Okay, yeah. Anything that belonged to the train's former operator needs to be sold. But I didn't really get anything that belonged to him, did I? I don't think. Thought they were mine now. The inspector looks at you silently, trying to understand whether you're joking or you really don't know how things work around here. The train is yours, the possessions are the people's. What happens if I can't sell them all in 2 hours? The items will go to the people. Okay, thanks. Just take them off my hands already then! Go on through. He opens the turnstile. Table. Take all. Wait, I'm people. Does that mean they belong to me? Inspector. A young woman is talking to one of the travelers who passes her a strange, half-empty bag. Extend my time by 1 hour, please. He hands over the bag and quickly turns away. Hold on. The man freezes, tilting his head. So who do you think me for? There's not even enough sand here for 15 minutes. She shakes a small pile of red sand out into the palm of her hand. Are you up to your old tricks again? Do I need to call the guard? No, please, 15 minutes is fine. Let me just catch my breath, I'll be on my way. The man slowly retreats. He looks extremely tired. The woman turns to an empty hourglass in one of the niches on the wall. What's that sand for? Damn beggars! She pours the sand from her hand into the hourglass. Then she picks up her radio and you hear a crackling sound coming from speakers echoing all over the town. Peters, train 124, 15 minutes extension. She puts the radio back on her belt and then reaches out a hand to you without looking. Shake your hand. I'm looking for the meteorologist. Give her your ticket. Yeah, she wants my ticket, but let's shake her hand. Let's pretend I don't know what to do. The young woman turns sharply and looks at you confused. I think she wants your ticket. Sorry. I'm looking for the meteorologist. Where can I find the chief meteorologist? In the upper district, where else? She looks a little puzzled. How do I get there? You can't. They only let the locals in. No drifters off the trains allowed. Okay, yellow. She takes out the new hourglass and pours in enough red sand to reach the second mark on the side. Then she puts it in one of the empty niches on the wall. 2 hours, starting now. Good luck in town. Inspector. 2 inspectors are standing by the train. Is that mine or no? I think that's the one that belonged to the guy right in front of me before, no? They're discussing something. I don't get it. Why don't you like the auction idea? We always sell empty trains at auction. Seapuff's crap wouldn't even make it a few miles. It's not a train auction, it's a premeditated murder of one of our people. It needs to be taken off the tracks and scrapped. Janine has enough work as it is. She just got started on all those electronics. It'll be next year before she gets around to the train. Where would we keep it until then? Just have someone take the train and leave. They can ride around, maybe find the parts and fix them themselves. Can't believe how stubborn you are! The guard storms into the train and you hear a sharp, metallic clang. Then the man comes back with something in his hand. See this? Fine! He rolls his eyes. This is the damn brake handle. Should it be here in my hand? Or should it be holding the train in place? Let me at least go through his stuff myself. The inspector suddenly notices you and scowls. The hell are you doing here? Get away from the train. Nothing, just passing by. And keep going! He hesitates for a moment, then reaches into his pocket and takes out a bag of sand. Forget everything you heard. Take the bag. I should have demanded more! Arrgh! God damn it, now get out of here, don't interfere. The inspector turns around and loses interest in you. I should have haggled! Damn it. What's that? Melon seller. This merchant is desperately trying to get your attention. His smile reminds you of late-stage insanity. Hey man, hey, come over here. You got any sand? No, I'm looking to earn some myself. Oh, well I can't help you with that. I've been selling my heart out, but I still don't even have enough sand to fix my train. Look at the melon seller's train. There are a lot of things in this world you would call run down, but everything you've seen up until now is sparkling clean compared to this train. My time's running out. I have half an hour left in town. All because of those damn guards. They gave me a penalty. Those dogs. What am I supposed to do? My wheel is busted. Yeah, actually, I thought the back wheel was busted too. You notice the train's front wheel is sitting at a 45-degree angle. It doesn't need to worry. The wheel like that, there's no getting that train out of here in any case. Keep going. Maybe they'll throw him out, I don't know. Time runs out like sand through your fingers in this town, literally. Small but very strong chain is holding the crate shut. Walk away. Prospector. Hey, are you a digger? A what? A digger. My hearing is fine. I'm asking you what that means. The man looks at you without blinking for 10 seconds or so. You're attracting suspicion again with your unnecessary questions. I'm not a local, I'm not from here. You gesture at the town. The man continues to look at you without blinking. This is the only town on our continent, possibly on the whole damn planet. Where the hell are you from then, if not from here? I left for a long time and now I'm back, but I don't remember anything. A digger is someone who digs up buildings in the desert. Do you know what the desert is? Or is there no desert where you come from either? Right, a digger. They just called them something different back in my day. Yeah, I'm a digger. It was one of the best way back when. Find that hard to believe. Need work tomorrow? I want to dig up a building on Malta Street, but I can't do it myself. Of course, what's our plan? Started digging from the top, got from the 20th to the 7th floor, but the lower floors are hard work. The sand is packed tight and it's a pickaxe job. I want to round up a few more people, then we'll move out at sunrise. Is there anything special there in that building? The man peers closely at you. It seems he's not sure you can be trusted. There was a gun store on the first floor of the building. The work is all that should concern you. I'll pay you, and what's in the building is none of your business. You in or no? I'll think about it. Think then. He throws a cigarette on the ground and turns away from you. I'm supposed to be gone in 2 hours, so I don't think I'll be in town next day, right? Is he going to start a riot in town when he gets his hands on the weapons? No, he gets caught in the firestorm out on the road tomorrow. I'm not buying anything. Leave. A bookseller. The sound that reaches your ears seems impossible in this desert world. Rustling pages, hundreds of pages. The table next to the woman's train is full of books with well-worn covers. Each one looks like it was taken out of an antique bookshelf. Hello, the young bookseller waves at you. Hi, pick up the blue book, pick up the red book. Show her Jenkins's journal. I have something that might interest you. Got something that might interest you. Hey, you're back, your sister called. Okay. Don't think you missed much. Hope everything is alright, Monica. The bookseller tries to look uninterested, but you see her fingers trembling as you hand her Jenkins's journal. Notes? Interesting. Yes, very interesting. Are these someone's memoirs? Wow, this is an absolute treasure trove. Have you read it? I thought it was just the old train's driver's journal. Let me read some of it to you. Don't bother, I just want to sell it. I'll buy it. How much do you want for it? 10 might sound a little too much. Let's try 5. 5. Oof, I'd be glad to give you 5 bags of sand, but then I'd have to leave town right now, and I still have so many books to sell. Would you lower your price? I don't have a choice, it seems like. 2 bags. Well, I wasn't planning on spending so much, of course, but that's a fair price. The bookseller disappears into her train and returns with 2 bags of sand. They have yellow letters in the language you don't know and embroidered on them. This is for good luck. Yeah, thanks. Should have found out what was in that journal. It might have helped us understand this world better. I thought you could help me with that. Haven't heard much useful advice from you recently, by the way. So much to do, so much to see in this town. I think it will be about time to decide what to do. Is that my train? I think it is. In it. Finally, the man's sleeve bears the letter CS next to an hourglass symbol. And you are? You keep looking at the letter CS, trying to think of what it might stand for. I think you need like 10 bags of sand or something. I think I have like 3 right now. Customs service. From the customs service, I just finished going over your stuff in here. You need to sell everything that belonged to Jenkins before your time in town is up. Anything you don't sell will be confiscated when you leave. Yeah, they warned me already. And that? He points at Roderick's cage. That's mine. Can I see the tag? He leans closer. Why would I put a tag on my own things? An item with no tag belongs to no one. If it belongs to no one, then it's not yours either. Sell it. He writes something in his notebook. What the hell? I'm not selling my friend. He reaches for a radio on his belt and looks at you questioningly. Cool it. Let's try and solve this peacefully. No! The customs officer quickly picks up his radio. Train 42, penalty. He watches for your next move. Take a step forward. Minus 10 minutes. Take another step forward. Minus 20. Let's not do this, please. Take one last step forward. Half-hour penalty. Grab him by the coat. 15 minutes penalty. Threaten him. I'll rip your whole damn book to save this cage. Do you understand me? I'll find the writer who wrote your sorry ass. I'll find his grave. And you know what I'll do on his grave? The customs officer doesn't seem to be following. 1 hour penalty. Attention, train 42, penalty, minus 1 hour. The customs officer tosses a folded up trading tent at your feet. Have you done this before? No. I don't know. I just want to kill you right now. That's all. I gave up, so this is pretty funny. Then you can take it from here, good luck. I don't know. I said yes without really knowing what that is. I don't know. I'm guessing it's not gonna make a difference, right? I wanted to stand my ground, damn it. I thought this was gonna end in a fight. And I could kick his ass, but I wasn't given the choice, sadly. I don't think I have encountered anything that needed picking just yet. One thing I found needed a crowbar and another one needed pliers, and I can't craft these yet, so... Shame that it won't change anything. Ah, okay, fair enough. Well, I'm not selling Roderick, that's for sure. Over my dead body! Woman doing laundry. Middle-aged woman is resting on the stoop of her train. A basin of laundry, children's clothes, sits at her feet. She stares at your train for a moment. She sighs, then leans against the train door, which buckles slightly under her weight. So you're from trains 42, huh? She grabs a cigarette and takes a drag. Did you know the previous operator? I didn't kill him. Jenkins? Yeah, he was my husband. She gets up heavily and starts hanging the laundry as if nothing had happened. I'm sorry. Are your hands clean? Take off your dusty gloves. Pass me the clothes. Yeah, like, pretending that you didn't kill him is only gonna attract more suspicion to you. I think that's what it was anyways, nothing further. Ah yeah, quick hint. Yeah, given the choice, secret bunker is the answer. Okay. Her nod sends ash flying from her cigarette onto a pair of men's pants hanging on the line. Enter a pair of children's pants. Enter a sheet from the basin. She shakes out the sheet and throws it over the line. What's your business in town? Got stuff to sell? Yeah, your husband's possessions. Things, just random things, nothing interesting. The woman ashes her cigarette, and you see her glance quickly at you as she takes the sheet. So Jenkins's possessions, do you need me to... Sniffing. Pass her a bunch of socks. You pile a few socks from the basin together and give them to the woman, but the woman doesn't turn around to take them from you. She stands with her back to you, not speaking. I really am sorry. When I found him, there was already nothing I could do. She nods weakly a few times. Turning halfway around, she passes you a cigarette. She already has a fresh one in her mouth and lit. Decline, I don't smoke. The woman literally shoves the cigarette into your mouth. You sit on her train stoop. I found a journal on this train. I guess it belongs to you now. Customs won't let me just give it to you, but I'll figure something out. She smiles. A journal. Jenkins didn't know how to write. He probably robbed or killed someone. Those aren't his things. His thoughts seem to have put her in a better mood. As she finishes her cigarette, she packs up and heads inside her train. A child's joyful laughter greets her. That's depressing. Okay. But if I need 10, I'm nowhere close. At 3. Greenery on this train's roof is quite striking. By local standards, you're looking at a very well-kept train. Talk to the train's operator. Examine the train in silence. Let's talk. Hello, you. The woman sharply puts a finger to her lips. You manage to get a look at her face. She's incredibly beautiful, even with the deep shadows under her eyes. Examine the train in silence. It looks like the train has been washed recently. The metal and glass are gleaming, and the thin layer of newly settled dust just looks like an elegant decoration. Green stems sway on the roof. You see Kalankui, Aworthia. I don't know what that is. The first one I know, because I got my mom some of those, but the second one I don't know. Tons of other planets that you don't recognize. I'm sorry, did you need something? I wanted to ask, do you know how I can get into the upper district? I heard the meteorologist lives there. You can only get it once you retire, and I think you still have a while before that happens. I do too. How do I get in there now, today? The woman shrugs silently and looks towards the way out of town. Running your eyes over the locomotive, you notice an old trailer with dried up branches sticking out of the leaky roof. Huh. Ask the woman about the trailer. Aren't you afraid your old trailer might fall right off? The woman continues to look towards the way out. Yes, the trailer is quite old. If it falls off, it falls off. Corners of the woman's mouth turn up and she shakes her head. Ask her what she does. What's in the trailer? What's inside? Things, old things, ancient things, toys. Why are you carrying them around? I thought it was better to travel light in the desert. I don't know. I'd rather keep them with me. The woman frowns, but it doesn't tell you to leave yet. Ask about the meteorologist. Do you know anything about him? He tells us when storms are coming. Is that it? Do you know anything else? The woman turns her head to look you straight in the eye. You can't read her expression. I won't keep you any longer. Thanks. Ask her what she does. What do you do? It's as though the woman doesn't hear your question. She just stares silently, watching. Just when you think she's not going to answer, she starts to speak. I'm making it through life, day by day. I meant the plants. Oh, plants. I used to enjoy nurturing life. The woman looks at the old trailer and stiffens for a split second. You see all the muscles on her face tense, but in an instant the illusion passes. Mysterious. So many people to talk to in this town. So much to do, so much to see. Someone hid a buried safe under a wooden pallet. The safe door is locked. I need a lockpick. Okay, shall I craft a lockpick then? The woman looks at you unkindly. Animated old man. An old man is waving at you so furiously that it seems like his hand might fall off any second. Walk over to him. Ah, no, get out of here. What do you mean? You were calling me over. So, go on, get. Up close I can see that you only have 30 minutes worth of sand. The old man waves his fist angrily. He doesn't look particularly dangerous, but he probably knows a few dirty tricks. Start rolling up your sleeves. I don't know. You didn't get this safe. Hey, how about we do this some other time? Fine. The woman silently waves you away. You're looking at a completely unremarkable train, but suddenly a loose piece of sheet metal at the back of the car catches your eye. Instinctively, you look around and then get closer. So first you're a fraud and now you're a thief too? I haven't stolen anything yet. What do we have here? You feel around the side of the train. You're standing right by the gap between the train and the loose sheet metal. The darkness inside is calling to you. Look inside. Flashlight would come in handy, or a lighter, or at least some matches, but you don't have any of these things, and besides, shining a light around would probably attract attention from the train's operator. I don't know if it's a good idea. For now, let's leave, I guess. Because I can't decide if I should do it or not. Yet. Well, let's craft a lockpick. We'll see what's inside the safe. That way you'll know, Monica. With all your current experience picking locks, the safe door swings open in just a few seconds. Crowbar parts and a damn book. Okay, that's what was inside. Now you know. I'm guessing, yeah, I still need tools to craft anything else, right? Yeah, I don't have any tools. I have enough crowbar parts now, though. That's all, yeah. You didn't miss much. I mean, I missed some stuff along the way, too. Shall I stick my head in? My hand in? Well, let's do it, I guess. There's just enough space for you to fit your arm in up to the elbow. Your fingers slide over the well-oiled innards of the train. Something brushes against your thumb. Dodge the oddity. Pay no attention. Pay no attention. What could possibly be inside this old train? You keep moving forward, but are you prepared to put your arm into the shoulder? Go back to the oddity. Nah, let's ignore the oddity for now, I think. Farther! Even farther! There must be something there. The sheet metal couldn't just be loose for no reason. There it is. Your fingers touch a slippery handle. It's now or never. Pull the lever. Screeching sound grates in your ears. The train immediately starts moving and you just barely manage to pull your hand out of the opening in time. You hear the sounds of gears, springs, and pistons coming from the hole. If you wait any longer, you're going to lose your arm. Hey, what the? Who released my handbrake? Time to get out of here. Okay. No, maybe the oddity was important. I should have touched it. I'm guessing if I quit, I don't get it. It's saved automatically, right? I don't get to try again, huh? Pretty sure it's too late. The oddity was a couple of bags of sand. I was thrown back out of the book, it seems. Or maybe it saved at the moment that I came out of the train, no? No, it did save me in my choices aboard that thing. Okay, fine. It's a whole mansion on wheels. It seems like someone's done well. But if I needed 10 bags of sand, I guess I just screwed it up and I can never get 10 bags of sand. In a world where you can die at any second, are you going to knock or just stand there? Knock on the door. Silence. I can clearly see him watching us from the window. Why won't he open the door? He probably only talks to people he knows. We should come back later. Look around. The curtains on the windows are drawn tightly shut, but you can see the silhouette of a man watching you from inside. What was that? Container. I need pliers to open this. Yeah, I need pliers for these two things. It's frustrating. I ended up with 13 bags and I even missed getting some since I was kind to a guy. Okay. But I think I've been to all of the trains now. thinking maybe not this one. Open suitcases are strewn around the train car. A man is washing something in a metal basin full of dark red water. He's washing so intently that you can hear the fabric ripping. He has an impressively large fang from some unknown animal hanging around his neck. I don't know if I have talked to everyone. A cage around your neck, is that some kind of new trend? You hear clear dislike in the man's voice. Let's just keep going, we don't need any more problems. Is he washing out blood? I think it's red sand, no? Who cares, we're just passing by. Keep going, maybe I should tell. Hey! Suddenly you feel a powerful yank down near your neck. You look down to see the man's wet hand grabbing Roderick's cage. I had a trendy friend once, always bragging about the sand bear fang. Damn it, you grab the cage too and pull it towards you, but I taught him some manners. One punch, two. He looks at you with bloodshot eyes and keeps trying to pull the cage toward himself. Beat him up! No, don't call for help. Beat him up. The man easily dodges your attack and pushes you away from him. It appears a real fight is about to start. Yay! That's what I was hoping. That didn't heal me. Heal on use. No, it didn't. It did not. Ah, yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does. My mistake. Let me heal fully. And then drain him. Ah, my mistake. Okay. That didn't quite work. Go ahead. The man flies into the basin, which turns over with a crash, splashing its contents onto the ground. What a sick bastard! Are you okay, Etienne? Next time you're going in my pocket. Or even better, walking on your own 2 feet. Breathing hard, you carefully touch your neck. The string left an impressive welt on the back. I know it's none of our business, but we can't just let that psycho roam free. Look for rope. Call the guards. I was thinking of robbing him before doing anything. But I don't get to pick, I guess. Look for rope. Look at the suitcases on the ground and notice a photograph. 2 smiling men are standing in front of a locomotive. One of them, your attacker, has his arm around the other, who looks pale and tired. His shoulder is bandaged, and he has a fang pendant around his neck. You toss the photograph aside. Oh, there's some rope. What are you doing? What's going on? He suddenly comes and tries to stand up. The anger is gone from his voice, and now he sounds scared. Don't explain anything, just knock him out. Thud. The man falls to the ground again and stops resisting. Go through his pockets. You found 2 bags of sand. At least it's some compensation. He got beat pretty badly, best to leave him be. Is that the one you were nice to? Guards. Guards. The woman looks at you unkindly. Yeah, I already spoke to her. I think it's just the guards at the back now that I haven't talked to. And I haven't checked that door yet. He was likely in an anger storm, killed his friend and stole the necklace. Yeah, maybe. I guess you're right. Trash can. Rags. I need tools. Give me tools. Salvage worker. The guy I was nice to is the melon seller. Can't recall what I did with him. You see a tall woman digging around in a pile of scrap metal. She picks up something that looks like an old computer case, then rakes out the microchips and wires as if they were parasites on a ripe piece of fruit. She tosses the cleaned out computer to a pile to your left. Did you want something? Then she picks up a new one, not paying any particular attention to you. Do you need any help? You've got a lot of computers here. How do I get into the upper district? What's that pipe? What's that pipe on the wall? Where does it go? It's a secret. She gives you a quick glance and continues ripping apart the computer. I'm great at keeping secrets. So am I. She looks you in the eyes for a moment longer than is comfortable. It's what we're looking for. We can crawl through and go straight to the upper district. There's a passage there. Now we just have to figure out what to do about this sewer guardian. Yeah, I'll ask around in town. I came back a little later and there was a new interaction. Did you also talk to the guys rummaging through one of the trains? Yeah, I did, yeah. Some of the guards. I got some sand for keeping my mouth shut, but apparently I could have asked for more, which I did not. Yeah, I did get I don't know, 1 bag of sand from them, I think. No more than 1. A lot of computers. She's concentrating hard on her work. Where did they come from? She gives you a quick glance. Jenkins brought them in a week ago. He dug up a whole warehouse full of electronics. Oh. Was Jenkins a nice guy? Was. Oops. Oh. Did I say was? I meant to say I heard he's a nice guy. No idea where you might have heard that, but definitely not in town. He's a real jerk. I hope he dies. How do I get into the upper district? I'm trying to find a way to the upper district. Do you know anything that might help? I don't know anything. She smiles slightly. She looks at the pile of scrap metal she still has to go through. For money. Actually, for sand. The woman smiles. I'm getting paid pretty well for this. I don't want to share my earnings with anyone else. Who's paying you? Do they have more work? But maybe something a little less dusty. I'm not sure. She looks you over from head to toe. Stand up straight and puff out your chest. Stay how you are. Yeah, that's a bit too silly. But stay as we are. I don't think they'll have any use for you. But you can go ask Mr. Nariano yourself. He lives in the middle of the square. Nariano, got it, thanks. She responds with a sour smile. I hope he dies. Wish granted. Well, as it happens, I did you a favor, so do I get some compensation for this? Even if I'm not the one who killed him. Jenkins. Who's this? Get out of here, outsider. Oh! And some tools, okay. Now I have to decide. The crowbar, I know of one thing that opens it. That I could open with it. Dismantled counter. Wait, what was that? The trading tent is ready. Time to sell off Jenkins' junk. Ah, okay. Not yet, I suppose. Hold on. So I need to decide between a crowbar and the pliers, I guess. Ah, I can't make the pliers yet. Damn it. Ha. I don't know then. I don't know. Let's wait. Because I don't know if I will be able to find the pieces of metal I need, so... Two guards are sitting at the gate, playing a strange game with stones. The guard on the left pretends not to notice you. The guard on the right isn't as good at feigning indifference. You see him casting quick glances at you. What do you want? What are you guarding? Let me through. I need to go to the upper district. Are you over age 60? Yes. The men look at you not speaking. Are you visiting your wife and newborn? No. The man looks at you silently glowering. Is there no other way in? Is there no other way in? He clearly wants you to leave. Your turn. The other guard draws his attention away from you as he hands him 3 round stones. Nah, well. Did you open the locked crate in the train car? No. It requires a crowbar, so I can't open it. And if I craft a crowbar, then I'll have to use the tools that are needed for the pliers, so... It seems like selling Jenkins' stuff is just the only thing that's left. Are you over 60? Mentally? Every time I stretch and my back hurts, yeah, I feel like 60. You brush sand off the tent and notice passersby starting to look over more frequently. What do we have to sell? Everything left in the bag. Some weird gas cylinders. You dig through Jenkins' bag. Empty. Sigh. Just put them on the counter anyway. Rooting around in the bag. Some rags and a cup. I doubt I'll even get 1 bag of sand for this stuff. Oh, something else, some kind of map. Hey, I bet we can do something with that. You notice a customer approaching. Listen carefully and remember this. The man is quite clean cut. Probably from the upper district. Are you listening? Say that this map leads to something important, to treasure or whatever. What are you selling? The old man looks at the canisters interested. I think this has something to do with what Monica said. Yeah, I'll try in a minute. Say anything, just push the map. I have something special. Some might even call it a real treasure. The old man doesn't react. He probably hears that same story every day. I hope you don't mean these helium cylinders. They're empty, by the way. Show him part of the map. Continue. What more can I say? 10 bags of sand and the map is yours. I just can't pour out 10 bags for a map that leads who knows where. It leads to treasure. Which treasure exactly? You tap on Roderick's cage. I'm thinking. A map to water, a pile of sand, a pile of food, shelter. A shelter? I mean, that's what Monica said. You know about the shelter too? He ever so slightly looks around. Huh? There's a lot I know. You try to sound convincing. 10 bags, you say. I'll give you 5, but if the shelter isn't there, I'll come back and give you 5 more. 5? Wax. Right to your head. That's okay. I can beat you. I'm not afraid. With this, he shows you the small club on his belt. Great, we have some sand already. The merchant bores greedily into you. Well, will you buy a melon? You look the merchant over, rumpled clothes, worn out shoes, a small bag on the ground. Why is there a bag of sand at his feet? Warn the melon seller? Or say nothing? Should I be nice? Or not? Well, apparently I should not be nice. Are you buying or no? Don't hang around here, you're scaring away my customers. There's not exactly a line for the melon seller. In fact, there's no one around at all, and the bag of sand is still lying on the ground. Distract the melon seller. So you have good melons, you say? The merchant jumps up enthusiastically, dusts off his hands, and starts rubbing them together. The best! I bet you anything you've never had better. Think you could choose the very best one of them for me then? Just don't rush, choose wisely. The melon seller looks like he's about to burst with joy. After looking you over carefully, he hurries inside the train. One of the train's wheels gives a plaintive creak. It's not far from falling off entirely. Steal a bag of sand. This is your chance. Just lean forward, grab the bag and leave. Are you really going to steal from someone who's already down on their luck? I need to come up with 10 whole bags, so I'm not passing up a chance like this. Take the bag. I need it more! You grab the bag and hurry away. One step closer to your goal. He's looking around gloomily. Oh. I have enough now. I did not have enough before. quite frankly, I had looked everywhere until now. I'm guessing I still can't craft anything else, right? What did I need the bags of sand for, by the way? Because nobody has told me that I needed 10. I think. I don't think, anyway. Food and water is good, yeah, but is it worth it? Treasure is pretty useless unless you can actually sell it. But the shelter, now that is important. That's why the shelter is the right answer. But it seems like water, it's a bit too good to be true, I guess. And the guy probably wouldn't have believed it. Nobody would be giving off a map to water. It's too precious. The fancy looking train with the clock is where that guy is. Is this where he lives, Mr. What was his name? Nariano? Hey, Mr. Nariano, come out! Door slowly opens. A middle-aged man appears on the doorstep. He looks a little too clean for these surroundings and he's holding a glass of something orange. He squints at you from the doorway, apparently not trusting you enough to talk face to face. Trying to find a way into the upper district. I think crafting the crowbar is good now. I think it has parts. Eh? Parts? What do you mean? Ah, the crate. Okay. Let's hope so. Yeah, but now I don't have tools. I guess, okay, I could have gotten the red sand I needed from here then. Jewels. Yeah, now I just need tools. If I can find them. Fingers crossed. Because if you could not craft a lockpick for the safe, I might not be able to craft the pliers now. Nice house. He nods silently and lifts his glass slightly in your direction. His gaze runs quickly over to your clothes. Pausing at the cage around your neck, he doesn't pay any attention to your face at all. The stranger leans against the door, finished with his assessment of you. Judging by the expression on his face, you got a roughly a 4 out of 10. I think I was missing another thing, not tools. Ah, okay, fair enough. Trying to find a way into the upper district. Aren't we all? He gestures at the square around you. I don't plan on living there. Just have to take care of one thing, that's it. One thing, what could there possibly be for you to do there? He sips from the glass. Tell the truth. I need to get something. He waits for you to continue. Something important to me. How important? Gestures for you to continue. Ooh, a man of business, I'd say about... You look in your pockets. 1 bag of sand important. His face twists. 5 bags? He gestures again for you to continue. 7 bags? The man starts nodding, but his hand doesn't stop moving. 10! Now you're speaking my language. I love it when a person wants something that badly. In a flash, the man transforms from a reserved aristocrat into a jolly businessman. Not a bad start to the day, helping those in need, you might say. He steps forward and shakes your hand. I have things I can sell you. I have possessions I need to sell off. How about I give them to you and you lower your price? I'm a man of business, you see. Dealing with junk just doesn't fit my status anymore. You don't remember, though? I'm sure you'll find buyers among all the visitors in town today. Could you tell me where I can get that much sand? Okay, I'll be back when I find 10 bags of sand. I already have them, but he bounds cheerfully up the stairs and sipping from his glass disappears behind the door. Here's your 10 bags. I don't have them yet. Well, I have them, so... My dear friend, wonderful, wonderful. He jumps down from the entryway like an excited child. May I? He looks at the bags, ignoring you. Go ahead. Counts the bags. He counts out 2, which he hands back to you. Give these to Janine, the woman who does salvage work at the scrap heap. Tell her Mr. Nariano sent you. He scoops up the remaining bags and starts to head back into his home. Hold on, so it only costs 2 bags to get into the upper district and you're just keeping the rest for yourself just because you know this Janine? It truly is a pleasure doing business with you, my dear friend. Come back anytime. What an asshole! He disappears behind the door. I want inside his house. Damn it. The woman has cleaned out at least 10 more computers since you were last here. The parts are lying next to her in neat piles. She notices the 2 bags of red sand you're holding. How's Mr. Nariano doing? She nods. Could have just come to an agreement. Why didn't you say anything? Mr. Nariano is much better at those conversations. Good for him, but I had to pay 8 bags of sand for that. Sand comes, sand goes. That's what we always say. She smiles. So how's Mr. Nariano doing? He's 8 bags of sand better now. Hasn't lost his touch. She smiles prettily. Let's get to it. Hold on. Once we leave, we won't be coming back here. Are you sure you're ready? Well, that's it then. There are 2 things I can't open because I don't have the tools. If this is a point of no return. God damn it! Where am I gonna find more tools? I closed the deal today. I have 2 or 3 months worth of sand now. The old man's eyes flash like a locomotive headlight. He reaches out a hand to you. You hear his swollen finger joints cracking. And what are your plans? Have you thought about getting a new train? He thumps his train, which appears to be for sale judging by the sign. You're the one who came in on Martinez's junker. The old man drops his head and mutters something to himself. Listen in, so he didn't make it after all. Give up his post too soon. Jenkins, huh? I came in on Jenkins's junker, not Martinez's. Makes no difference to me. You gonna buy my train or not? How about you tell me how I can get into the upper district? The old man gives you a cold, steely look. You can't be older than what, 20-something and wearing that crazy mask? I'm 35. Well, then you're still young. Drive trains, run from storms. Give it about 30 years maybe and then you can retire in the upper district. Imagine taking 8 bags of sand or whatever currency is used just to be like, go back to the woman you talked to before. The old man looks proudly at his train, but it's hardly any different from the one you inherited from Jenkins. How much do you want for it? 40 bags of sand, that's enough for 3 months, which is exactly how much longer I have to wait before I can retire. I think your price is a little high. Before the words even finish crossing your lips, some kind of wild entity seems to have taken over the grumpy but overall good-natured old man. All walkthroughs are videos, yeah, don't try too hard then, Monica. If I can't find them, then so be it. Get out of here. I have plenty of interest. A locomotive plus a little car attached. Scram. Damn it, I need tools. That's two things I can't open without the tools. That was the digger guy. Maybe I missed them already. Maybe they were back at the previous location and I just didn't find them. Well, there are boxes here, but they don't seem to contain anything. The guy there, I already talked to him. Maybe there were tools inside the train, but it's too late now. Inside this train. The oddity. It was only sand, okay. I can't turn back. I already tried all the options here, I think. Take a closer look. The longer you look at the trailer, the more you shiver. Chills run up and down your spine like something icy touched the spot between your shoulder blades. Okay, that part I didn't see before. Get out of here, outsider. And in the junkyard, I think I checked everything already. Have you checked all crates and barrels around the town? Well, the two crates I can't open are those that require the pliers, so... I mean, that's literally what I just did. So... I think I have. Hold on. These crates next to the merchants that won't talk to you. Wait, what? There's crates next to the merchants that won't talk to you. The ones behind the train with plants. What do you mean crates? I can't interact with them. There are no crates that I can interact with. And I don't think I interacted with them before either. To the right of the officers? What officers? There are no officers behind the... What, these two? There are no crates. Or things move. No. And I can't talk to that person either. Ah! No, yeah, there was a box there. I think I already got that, yeah. To the right of them. I already got that, I think. These barrels, no. Yeah, that one right there. I already got what was inside of it. This one. I didn't check under there, though, where there's a shadow here. Okay, no, never mind. There doesn't seem to be anything. I can't check inside this train, this guy, by any chance, no? I really don't know how you're supposed to get three bits of tools. And it's not inside my train, is it? Start the train. Check the gauges. Check the old gauge. Examine the old photo. Leave. How frustrating! That there is stuff that I will not be able to do. You don't need to go back out of the book to get more tools, do you? Like down on the first floor, no? In here? No. The guy I watched play didn't get the pliers either. Ah, okay. So I don't know how to do it. But if you didn't get everything and he didn't either, maybe it's just not possible. I have no idea. Okay, this is glitchy. Okay, this is not supposed to be possible, I think. It's not supposed to be that like that. I need tools! And this one, I can't knock on it anymore. Apparently, if you don't squish the oil bug, you could sell it to the lady with the plant train. Ah, okay. Fair enough. She would give you like 2 bags of sand. Maybe there is an achievement for getting all the possible bags of sand, I don't know. No, I can't find anything. Not enough people have played it to have a decent guide to rely on. I think you are supposed to craft the pliers first and then hopefully get another set of tools. The tools may be in one of those boxes for all I know. For all I know, there are tools in one of those two boxes I can't open now. But I did not have enough pieces of metal to be able to craft them though. Because so far I have only found the last piece of metal that I needed. I got it from the crowbar, so maybe it was crowbar, pliers, and then I don't know. I don't know, because you did get the pliers yourself, Monica, didn't you? But then you couldn't make the lockpick, since you said you couldn't get inside the safe. What time is it? I'll have to move on. I'll have to give up, I'm afraid. No, I have all the pieces. I have the only two pieces of metal that I could find so far. One of them required the crowbar, so I couldn't have made the pliers first. I needed to make the crowbar to get at the pieces of metal that I needed. I might have missed one of the crates using pliers. I don't know. Maybe. It's not completely impossible, I suppose. Yeah, it's so frustrating. And I'm guessing the game is not lying in saying that I won't be able to get back, right? Sometimes it also feels like things are different from what others write. Yep, no way back to this part. Ah, well. You toss 2 bags of sand at the woman's feet. Let's get to it, I don't have much time. Train 42, your time is up. Prepare to leave town, I repeat. Looks like you're too late. Is that a joke? I already paid you. The damn guards are about to come looking for me and you're... She looks at you silently, smiling. I'm kidding, let's go. She clears away a small heap of scrap metal from against the wall to pull a lever there. It's open. I'd hurry if I were you. I'm not gonna thank her. She bamboozled me! Jump into the pipe. No going back now. Needless to say, it smells awful inside the pipe. It smells awful in here. This is just a drainage pit for the square. It's not the sewer system, so it could be worse. That doesn't make me feel better. The way forward is blocked by a pile of trash. Take it apart. Don't even know where to start. Pry apart the boards. Pull out the trash bags. Pry apart the boards. Try to move it, but it's stuck tight by the base. Kick it. Thud. The board springs back into place. You aren't able to move it. Pull out the trash bags. Too heavy. The bag rips. What the? Dust pours out of the bag and gets in your eyes. Coughing, you poke around the support with your foot. Whether the trash bag seems to be full of rocks or bricks. Trust the bag of bricks. Damn it. Brick, no mortar. Put your trust in the bag of bricks. You put your weight on the bag, then throw your other leg over the barricade of boards. Put your pant leg gets caught on a nail sticking out of a board. Oh, come on. It's getting annoying, really annoying. She tells you no thanks needed, but also says, trust the bag of bricks, which is usually an insult, but this time is a hint. Well, I did, without her hint, but... Tug at your pant leg, free one of your hands, and carefully unhook the nail. You shift your weight to your right and hand try to unhook your pant leg from the nail. I can't get it, damn it! Come on, you're so close. Your pant leg is free. You jump the rest of the way over the barricade and land on your feet. You hear a voice over the radio somewhere up above. Final warning, Bob Bobson. Operator of train 42, your time is up. Leave town immediately or your train will be confiscated. Go ahead, confiscate it. What do I care? You were right. There's definitely no going back. Another barricade. Another pile of wreckage. This one has tons of broken glass scattered around it. I'd be more careful here, get a running start and jump over the obstacle, painstakingly pick up the shards of glass. You pick up a nearby bucket and start tossing the shards of glass into it. Another shard goes in the bucket. And another one. And another. Can't you go any faster? It'll be nighttime soon. Your hand twitches and a small shard of glass embeds itself in your finger. And I lost some health. Sorry, I thought you were done already. You straighten up. It looks like you are in fact done. Now you can try and jump over the obstacle. You get a running start. You begin to pick up speed. Not yet. You keep running. Why aren't you jumping? I don't know. Ah! Close your eyes. Jump. Too late. Bang. Damn. Are you alive? You broke down the whole barricade with your body. I felt it. Are you in one piece? I'm not sure. Damn. I think my shoulder is. You stand up with some difficulty. And I hurt myself again. Terrific! I think this is the last barricade. Well, it's not like I can get any dirtier. This is Lindef Jr. speaking. Joy Storm is approaching. It will hit us in 5 minutes. Joy Storm? You could certainly use one of those. After this junkyard, even an ordinary storm would make me happy. The pile in front of you doesn't look particularly big. I don't even care anymore. Charge straight into the barricade. Feel like you can probably just step over it. He's right. Step over the pile. You carefully lift one leg over the pile and quickly find yourself on the other side. That was easy. Joy Storm, 3 minutes. Oh, come on, hurry and get outside. Okay, let's see what's in this upper district. And another one down, and another one down. The door is locked. The Joy Storm has arrived. I repeat, the Joy Storm. Dad, is that you? You hear the sound of sand pouring out. It's getting closer. Soon it envelops your whole consciousness. You're certainly overtaken by such strong emotion that you involuntarily lean forward. It's like you're drowning in a calm, relaxing sea. Peace and quiet. You turn your head to the left and see your sister is standing behind you. You're happy. She's not in danger anymore. You turn to the right and see your brothers. They're sitting next to you, and all 10 brothers and you. They're wearing strangely colored armor. You look down and see that you have the same armor on. You touch the armor, a piece flakes off, burning your hand. The image starts to fade. The vision passes, and in its place you're filled with an unbelievably nostalgic sense of longing. Etienne? It's evening already. How long was I out? A pretty long time. Long enough that I started to worry about you. Damn it, we need to hurry. So how was it? Strange. Like I was home. I'd do that again. Judging by the smell, someone inside is making soup. This poor guy is sitting on the ground leaning against the wall. An idiotic grin is lighting up his face. Hey, you okay, friend? Marie, you're such a good girl, Marie. Looks like he's still caught in the Joy Storm. Call out louder! Touch his shoulder. As soon as you touch the man, he opens his eyes. For a split second, he looks friendly. What the hell, man? I was playing with my dog. What? Nothing, asshole. Listen, I don't have time for this. I have important business. Shove your business where the sun don't shine. Now I have to wait for the next storm to see her, and who knows when the hell that'll even be. Sorry. There's really nothing in this place then. The women look you over suspiciously. There's no loot. The man hasn't come out of the storm's clutches yet. There's one shop. Meteorologist's wife's corner. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything else I can get, I suppose. You see devices lined up on the dusty counter. Are you out of your mind with prices like that, you old hack? An old man standing nearby calls out in the direction of the counter. A tired-looking woman is behind the counter, and you see the slightest flame of hope flare up in her eyes when she sees you. Another one. If you're just here to look with no money, then get lost. The counter is still surprisingly full, considering the meteorologist died a whole 3 days ago. Are you selling the meteorologist's possessions? Examine the counter in silence. It's covered in devices of all different sizes and complexities. Which one controls the weather? I don't know. The text says it's a device covered in switches and dials. They're all covered in switches and dials. How about we look at the most worn out ones that look like they've been used every day? There are two that fit that description on the left and right. Ask her about the left one. How much for this one? 100 bags of sand. How much? My price is firm, she says this harshly. My husband didn't make all of these devices or whatever by hand just for them to be given out for free. I paid 10 bags of sand as a bribe just to get in here, and for that I had to crawl through the sewer. A bribe? And you want 100 bags for some piece of junk? Just grab it and jump out of the book, we'll figure it out later. Where are you seeing junk here, you jerk? Get lost, I'm calling the guards. She grabs a radio attached to a pillar. Just grab the devices, damn it, Etienne. Do it, you're the one who deserves to be arrested. 100 bags, you're insane. That's what I said, she's insane. You hear the old man shouting from behind you, you're not sure why he's still here. Hands up! You turn slowly and see two guards with their clubs raised and ready. That's him, he tried to steal my husband's possessions. Arrest him, I was just looking. Don't worry, miss, we'll handle this. Both guards start slowly walking towards you. Grab the first device you see and try to use it. Let's try to use it, I don't know. Start pushing every switch and button you see. The guard and the meteorologist's wife watch you in silence. I don't think that's going to help much, just run. You hear the whooshing of a club somewhere behind you. Watch out! Etienne! Silence falls, in darkness. Okay. You open your eyes. It's cold. Damn it! Was I out for long? Damn guards, you rub the back of your head which is throbbing. Did anything else happen while I was passed out? They took Roderick! You tilt your head looking for the cage, but it's gone. Damn it! Why did they need Roderick so bad? Everyone was trying to get Roderick from me, I don't know. Roderick, no! Yeah, I guess I couldn't prevent that, huh? So I'm guessing there's no sense in staying with a bit of my health gone. Ow, my neck. Why is it hurting so bad? I don't think I should wander into the desert. Continue. I'd be better off trying to get back to town. It's to the east. It's a curious item. They haven't seen it before, and they basically want to sell everything. What? Looks like I could get back inside town from there. You see a motionless body lying face down in the sand. Another disturber of the town's peace. The Man is wearing a coat. Attack is soon chest. He looks like me. Go through his pockets. Nothing in the right one. In his left pocket you find some cash and some old faded checks. One of them is for phone service. Examine the tag. W204. It also has the logo of a company called Red Rem on it. Was he serving time too? What else would he be doing here? Another guy like me, huh? I'm clipping through the environment. My body is almost through it. Yeah, I think this is everything I could get. You notice a slight glow coming from between the loose wall plates. What's this? See a barely noticeable inscription on the plate. Trust a bag of bricks. Continue. Come on, I already know that. You notice that the wall plate isn't completely attached to the wall. Maybe I can move it. Others who have tried stealing items, like the first book. An old wooden crate. I have a crowbar. The damp wood of the lid lifts off without much trouble. 3 apples. Bread. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, never mind. Okay. Can move now. I'm stuck again. I'm stuck. I can't move. It's glitchy. God damn it. Ah, there we go. I can move again. Somehow. Right behind the grating, you see a path leading out of the sewer. Shake the grating. It won't budge. Curse at it. Come on, you stupid hunk of metal. I almost made it. Keep shaking it. Nothing happens. Lose heart. Shake the grating like a psycho. Fucking hell, open up. Ah! You pull at the steel bars with all your might, but nothing happens. Well, this is just great. I was so close, but looks like this is the end. Remember that you have ink you can use that you've used on plenty of other occasions. Oh, right, I'm a writer. You hesitate for a second. Right? Use ink to weaken the grating. The ink envelops the bars of the grating and they start to slowly rust. Bang! You easily knock them out of place and clear your path. Done. I'm coming, Roderick! Ah yeah, that's where I was before. Trash heap. Can't interact with it. Can't interact with anything else. I'm guessing I just have to walk through now. You hide around the corner and peek out at the tent. He became so attached to Roderick, who always gives him hints when he is stuck, that he basically becomes almost useless without him. Yes, Mr. Nariano, I'm sure he was looking for that exact thing. He called it a weather controller. Mr. Nariano is carefully twisting a device in his hands, trying to figure out how it works. Damn, he's already here too. If this thing really can control the storms, do you think my husband really created something like that and didn't tell us? All these years? All those people who died in the storms or who went insane might have been responsible for all that. I wouldn't jump to conclusions. We don't actually know what the device can do. And maybe your husband did everything he could. I hope so. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for telling me this. It would have been terrible if such a valuable object fell into the hands of a stranger. I think we should break the woman's radio. Crash. Your hit shatters the radio on the pole. The woman runs into her house. Give me that. Can it really control the weather? It can. It's spectacular. Of course not. And what if it could? Beat him up. Be done with it. Kill him if you have to. Then I can't just give you the controller. This thing could decide the fate of the whole town. I don't care. Nariano takes a step back, grasping the controller tightly to his chest. It looks like he's prepared to fight for it to the very end. You then notice a familiar object around his neck. Hold on, that's mine. You point at Roderick's cage, which is hanging around Nariano's neck. When the hell did you manage to steal it? You sharply yank the cage off his neck and stuff it in your pocket. Nariano flinches, not expecting you to act so suddenly. We need to run now, huh? Attention all residents, this is Lindef speaking. There's a death storm coming. I repeat, a death storm is approaching. Start evacuating. We have 10 minutes. Did you push something? No, I didn't touch it. We need to stop the storm. Give it to me now. Not a chance. Nariano takes a step forward. Tell me how to work it and I'll stop the storm. I don't actually know, but I can try and figure it out. I'm looking for the instructions. Then what use are you? You're just going to let people's lives depend on your attempt to try and figure it out? Let me at least look at the display. I can see what it means. Death storm. 7 minutes. Hurry. Anyone with an empty train, take on Upper District residents. Train 12 is causing a jam up at the exit. The wheel fell off. Get that car off the tracks. It's blocking the way. I'm going to go see Lindef. He and I will figure this out ourselves. Get out of my way. Hit him. You tried to grab him. No, I chose hit him, not grab him. You pick one option and it chooses the other one for you. What point is there then? Out of the corner of your eye, you see an object flying right at you. Steel tip of a cane. Bang! Damn it, not again! You fall. Right before you hit the ground, you see Nariano climbing the stairs to the meteorology tower. You open your eyes and get up with some difficulty. Finally, get up the tower quickly and grab the controller. I don't know anything about a controller. My father didn't tell me anything. Darn, wrong button. Shh, I need to check the stormometer. Warning, death storm in 2 minutes. I don't know either. Just push something, Mr. Nariano. Let's go, one final push. This has been such a long day. Nariano is arguing with a young man, the controller in their hands. A wild wind blows through the window. The storm is almost here. We're out of time. Before Nariano can react, you punch him in the jaw. Can't have you interfering. The young man watches in silence, slowly pressing himself against the wall. You take the controller off of Mr. Nariano's unconscious body. You had your chance to stop the storm. Now it's my turn. The young man presses himself against the panel of instruments. Red lights are flashing all over it. 30 seconds, he says, taking a quick glance out the window, then squeezing his eyes shut. Dozens of buttons and switches, and not a single one is labeled. What an egotistic asshole. The look the young man shoots you is filled with 10% understanding and 90% fear of dying in a death storm. There are 3 big switches above the display. Start with those, and I'll check text. There's not much about it here either. The one in the middle. 2 lights on the panel below come on. 2 buttons next to the lights. Push the second one. The whole panel goes dark, and the device looks just like it did when you started. Okay, push the first one. Alarm set for 4 a.m. coming from the device. The young man gives you a gloomy look. His shred of hope that he might be saved seems to have just evaporated. Okay, third one. Whatever that means. Flip the first switch. Switch clicks loudly as it moves. Multitude of indicators and buttons light up on the display. Spin the device around, trying to decide what button to push now. Wind coming in through the window picks up and a strange metallic taste starts filling your mouth. You smell burnt metal. Okay, here goes. Close your eyes and push a random button. Pray and push a random button. Scream and push a random button. Crazy first week for the poor guy. The storm is still moving. Close your eyes and push a random button. Slowed down, but it's still getting closer. Pray and push a random button. It's moving away! It's moving away! You put the controller down with shaking hands and you hear cheers from the people outside getting louder and louder. That was close. Way too much going on for my first day. He holds his head in his hands. A large crowd has gathered in front of the tower. The people around you are loudly discussing what just happened. I saw the storm move away at the last minute. I saw it with my very own eyes, and it was just about to reach the town, but then it stopped. Alright, calm down, the storm is gone. You can go home now. What if it comes back? Well, you look at the controller in your hands. We'll just have to hope it doesn't come back. Why did it move away at the last second anyways? Yeah, and why did it get so close to the town? That's never happened before. It's a long story, we drove it off, don't worry. We? Who's we? Who was the young meteorologist? You put your hand on the young man's shoulder. Lindev, the young meteorologist, did an excellent job proving himself. He managed to neutralize the death storm at the very last second. The crowd starts cheering. Hooray for Lindev! What do you mean neutralize? That's not important. What's important is that you're not in danger right now. Now, time for me to go. You look out at the uncomprehending crowd before you jump, and your eyes slide over the people until they meet Lindev's, looking straight at you. Are you that? He gestures at the controller, which you've already tucked under your arm as you prepare to jump out of the book. Listen, kid. This is your moment of truth, Etienne. What? Moment of... I need it. You'll do just fine without it. Don't worry, you'll do just fine. I heard these storms almost never hit the town anyway. Just keep on going a little longer and then the book will end. I mean, and then everything will work itself out. Are there storms from where you're from too? Definitely not like these. Then maybe you can leave it with us, that device, since the next time a storm comes we won't be able to. Sorry, I can't. This device is the only thing that's keeping me from something dear to me. You thump your chest with your fist. Oh, alright. I need it. I can't leave without it. I'm sorry. You're all... I need it. Sorry. It looked so big up close to the camera, and now that it's inside that thing... Everything's ready. Excellent work, Etienne. I haven't even given the courier the briefcase yet, and you're calling? Not to worry, my shackles expert is on his way to you, and he'll pick up the order while he's there. He'll make quick work of yours, and then you'll be free, just as we agreed. Alright. So, the something crazy is gonna happen. Thank you. But it was nice working with you. Yeah. I have an offer for you. Are you interested in taking on a few more jobs? We can discuss a bonus to your pay. No thanks, I'm done stealing. Alright. Suit yourself. See you soon, Etienne. Hangs up. I'm going to sleep. I can't. Yeah, I'm coming. Jeez. Who's this? Stay down. Where do you think you're going? Where's the rope? Tie him up. Hey! Okay. You fall onto the cold sand and your pursuers land nearby. So you want to do this the hard way? Damn, it's so cold here. Where's Vince? He's waiting in the car just in case. Wait, Vince was on your side the whole time, that bastard? Deal with him quickly and I'll get the book ready so we can get to the collector. Can you handle this? Hey, anybody want to help me? I just saved your city a minute ago, come on! Your voice echoes through the empty square. It seems like everyone is in bed asleep already. Fine. Oh, they're gonna try to drain my ink? You're close to the end, but not done yet. No, they're gonna drain my entire ink. Okay, fine. There, bye-bye. Aha. Are you okay? Relatively. What book did they want to take you into? 1 second. You pick up the book that one of the thugs dropped and look at the black cover. The name's been erased. They said something about a collector. Is that your boss? My former boss. You open the book and flip through the pages. You want to go there? I have this idea. What if you're sure about it? Oof. Incomprehensible. What? Why? Everything's blurry and there's no color. We've gone too deep. We're inside the book inside the book. I can barely breathe. Me too. We need to find the collector as soon as we can and get out of here. What's incomprehensible? Your face. Why, what's... You touch your mask. That was a mask all along? I thought that was his face that looked like that. Damn it, we need to hurry. You notice some familiar looking briefcases. A tag is visible on one of them. Walker, Rick A. Item X Client Herman Publishing. What are those? Briefcases for stolen items. I give the collector his orders in briefcases like these. So there are objects from other books inside? Think there's something you could use in there? You open 2 of the briefcases in front of you at random. A leather-bound book lies on the velvet cushion inside the briefcase. There's something written here. As if. An old rag doll is inside the briefcase along with a set of rusty pins. Is that what I think it is? I don't know. What do you think it is? A voodoo doll. It even has pins. The book or the doll? Take the book. Take the book out of the briefcase and instinctively clutch it to your chest. You could swear you feel its leather binding through your coat. Look, there's something else here. Next to the briefcases is a bag. Stuffed to the brim, with a note attached that says to be sorted. Inside you find a folded up cloak, an opaque glass capsule, a small wand, and an old broom. The cloak? You try and fold the cloak, but as soon as your hand slips inside, the cloak disappears. So does your hand. Ah! Quiet. Carefully pull your hand out, and it's instantly visible again, along with the cloak. Because of it taking ideas from Harry Potter before, I thought it might be an invisibility cloak, so I thought that might be useful. Take everything. Well, let's examine things first, I guess. A tag on the wand says Polymorph Wand transforms the target into an Ovis Aries. That's a sheep. Sounds ominous. Transforms someone into a sheep. Just don't point it at yourself. Examine the broom. The broom trembles in your hands. You can feel it itching to take off. Looks like it's a flying broom. Examine the capsule. On the capsule you see a yellow triangle with a biohazard symbol inside it. Not a great start. There's something written here. Fear toxin. Inhalation causes prolonged panic and hallucinations. Store in a dark location. Ooh, should we take it? You hide the capsule and the wand in your pockets, throw the folded up cloak on your shoulder, and grab the broom. You're really kitted out. I hope I can use all this. Let's go find the collector. Wait. 3 walkers are standing around the table in the brightly lit room. They haven't noticed you yet. Damn, so this is where they handle the briefcases for the orders. What's the plan? Put on the invisibility cloak, I guess. Fly past on the broom. You unfold the invisibility cloak and put it on over your clothes. Looks like it's working. What's next? Walk into the room. My neck hurts. I was done drinking. Looks like it's working. What's next? Sneak past the room or walk into the room. I'm interested. But why? What if there's something useful in there? You tiptoe into the room and start walking around the table. Everybody freeze! The man stopped cold. There's someone here. Something just touched my leg. Find the spy! The walkers spring into action and start searching the room. You fall onto your back in surprise and the invisibility cloak slides off. Who the hell are you? Attack. Sound the alarm, quickly! I want to fight. I think there's like an achievement for using all items and using none. Well, I guess it's too late. 3 damage to all, 60 ink. Well, let's stun them first. I only have 1 bottle of ink left, so... Well, I can't stun anymore. I'm dead? No, not yet. There's one down. Okay, and there was nothing in the room, so I did that for nothing. See 2 walkers standing in the passageway. They seem to be guarding another set of boxes. They're discussing something quietly, completely unaware of your presence. Well, let's try to use another item then. Fly past on the broom. Are you sure? You've never flown on one of those before. Yes, I'm sure. Trust me, I'll be fine. You hold the broom between your legs and push off from the ground. The broom takes off violently and flies into the room, where it drops you in front of the Bookwalkers before flying off somewhere into the darkness. Ow! Who the hell are you? Looks like we have a spy here. Use the wand. You take the wand out of your pocket and point it at the closest walker. Oh, Viserys! A beam of blue energy bursts out of the wand and hits the walker in the chest. In the next instant, a sheep is standing where he just was. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, that's right. Ovis Aries is a scientific name for domestic sheep. I thought it was a spell. The second walker has already dropped into a fighting stance, ready to attack. Ovis Aries! You point the wand at him, but nothing happens. A large crack is now running through the crystal at the end of the wand. Bah! Useless piece of fight. Stunned. Stunned. Drain. That's okay. Stun him again. Stun him again. And then drain. Stack of books, including the ones I've been in. A librarian? A librarian is busy arranging books and probably wouldn't even notice an atomic bomb. Okay. Well, I've used the broom, I've used the cloak, I've used the wand. It's just the toxin that I haven't used yet. The guards notice you from far away and block your path. Throw the toxin capsule. You wind up and throw the capsule of fear toxin at your enemies. It falls right between the 2 closest walkers and shatters. The other men turn away and cover their faces. Hey, stop, you! You! You see both men's eyes widen in horror. You're a monster! Help! Both walkers flee past in terror, keeping their distance from you, then disappearing into the darkness behind. Not bad. No time to relax, the fight's not over yet. The other walkers simultaneously drop into fighting stances. Well, I've used all 4 items, haven't I? Go ahead, try to drain more ink from me. I don't know, man. I don't get it. Maybe the achievement will come after this section, mind you. As long as you have used all of them at least once in the section, maybe you'll get the achievement after that. I don't know. The fighting items. Well, haven't I used each one of them at least once too? Maybe the shield I didn't use. Ah, well. Alright, I give up. Just don't hit me, he smirks. Take off my goddamn shackles, you grab him by the throat. Yeah, there's a slight problem with that. My shackles expert took the day off today. His daughter is sick. He's lying. I know. How about I call you when he's available, okay? It'll only be a few days. You hit him. You think I'm an idiot? Well, if you really want to know, you promised me you'd take them off, so hold up your end of the deal. But you didn't hold up your end. I'll hold it up right now. You squeeze his throat harder. Calm down, you idiot. No one except the Riders police can take them off. You really think my own men would be walking around in shackles if I could take them off? I would build a literal empire stealing objects if I could do that, not this stinking warehouse. Wait, I thought you had proof that he could do it. Friend told me about it. Wait, Vince told me about you, and then I found out he was one of your thugs. Was that all part of your plan? Well, this thing that's happening now wasn't. He rubs his throat. You're going to take off my shackles. I don't know how, but that's your problem now. Or what? Are you going to kill me? A character? He winks a horrible wink. You've turned into such a nice guy now, haven't you? Well, relatively. You squeeze his throat with all your strength and look him in the eye. Let's find out right now just how much of a nice guy I am. That doesn't quite inspire fear, to be honest. Let's finish this up quickly. I have things to do. Some important people will be here soon and I'll be offloading a huge lot today. You saw Ubisoft as a sale. The South Park games are cheaper than when I bought them back then. Oh no, you know the book you picked up? You can change it out for other items. Oh, but Rayman, I'm tempted but poor. What Rayman? Which one? You turn around and see a stack of containers through the open door. Yes, that's right. Did you think I was just sitting here twiddling my thumbs? I'm about to close the deal of the century. Are those containers full of stolen items? Burst. Can only imagine what will happen when all that floods the market. He glances briefly at a monitor where you can see henchmen running in your direction. You're right, it certainly is time for us to finish up here. Hit him again. Grab him by the essence? What is that? You push your hand deeper in, trying to touch not the collector's neck, but the very essence inside him. You feel a scrap of old paper. Your fingers run across the text written there in old ink many years ago. Choking. Wait! Start pooling. I can call the shackles expert. Let's say tomorrow, okay? That's the only time frame I can give you. We'll get your shackles off and you'll be set. You can write as much as you want. His henchmen are almost here. Sorry, I'm not letting that happen to me again. You grab his paper with both hands and start pulling it towards you. What are you thinking, Etienne? Don't worry, I've done this before. Oh no, you see the client slowly separating from the book's environment, becoming something foreign. Damn, aren't his henchmen going to come for us? They don't have a direct route to that book. Besides, they won't like what's waiting for them there. You keep pulling the paper, it gets more and more difficult to pull. What's going on? Now is not the time to give up. No, I'm not giving up. This is as hard as I can pull. What now? They're right outside already. Now we add another force. You bend your knees, ready to jump upwards. You push off the ground. You hear an unbelievably loud crunching sound, so loud that it feels like the whole world must be able to hear it. With a ringing sound, the paper in your hand separates itself from the book and flies upwards with you. Rayman Raving Rabbids, Rayman Origins, and Rayman Legends. I have Raving Rabbids for PlayStation 2. Used to play it a bunch with a friend when I was little. Yeah, the other two I have. Just never been into the whole Raving Rabbids thing. Damn it, I think I twisted my knee again. What on earth was that? Keh, where the hell am I? What have you done? He looks around. He'll find out soon enough. The collector suddenly jumps up and aims a gun at you. It's an antique, decorated with a swirling pattern. Take me back! Hey, calm down, just calm down. Etienne? Hand over the book! Now, where's my book? I'm afraid nothing would come of it. Hey, don't joke around with him. That thing I just did, they'll hear it. Riders, police, nobody move. Hey, you, drop the gun! Not another step or I shoot him. Boss, that's Leroy Rochen, the collector. What the hell is going on here? Etienne, how are you mixed up in this? Oh, hello, officer. Hold on. How did you recognize me? You came in for questioning in that same coat. Damn, I disguised my face, but I forgot to put on a different coat. I'm warning you, I won't surrender alive. He aims the gun at the police officers, then back at you. And hold back your little pet rider there, I see him. Smirking. He puts his hands up and looks at the officer waiting for a signal. Well, now we'll come to an agreement and everything will be just fine. Where's my book? I don't think we'll be coming to an agreement with you, thief. There's actually a lot of games coming out this year that I'm so excited for. Oh, yeah? Like which one? Ah, well, I guess I can tell at least one, right? There's Fantasy Life 2, at the very least. Quiet. No, we're going to make a deal and I'm going to walk away. You're accused of stealing thousands of objects, and now that you're in our hands, you're not going anywhere. That's enough! Suddenly turning to you. This is all because of you, you bastard! The sound of a shot rings out. Etienne! You close your eyes. Damn it! You open your eyes and look down. The metal of Roderick's cage protected you from the bullet, but there's not much left of it now. You see a small ragged scrap of paper inside. Derek, you moron! I told you to stop talking! Sorry, boss. Are you alright, Walker? Now it's your turn. Hands up! You look at the remains of the paper in your hand. Don't make us use force. Hewlett is just in shock. Etienne, it's best if you come with us now. We'll talk about all this at the station, okay? Hold on, what's that in his hand? It's a character, and not one from this book. Etienne, are you out of your mind? You're carrying around a stolen character even in your current situation? Derek! Can't take an isolated character. Call for backup. You shove the officer. His head slams into Derek, who staggers backwards, eyes shut. Damn it! Get him! Jumping out the window. Leroy Rochen, also known as the Collector, was detained by the Riders Police. He was later sentenced to execution by erasure. The entire network of riders who used his services to buy stolen items from books, plagiarism, were also detained, etc. Etienne Quist was detained 5 minutes after his escape. The unknown stolen character was not found on him. Okay, it ends weird. 28 years later. He served his sentence in the end. The Mastermind. Complete Book 7. Well, I think this is his house. Take off your disguise. Do no harm, The Witch's Bakery, Kindergarten 3, Honeycomb, and so on. You run a hand over your face. That's what he looks like? Alright, now I'm ready. Saw a lot of games on Steam that just seemed pretty interesting. I didn't even climb the stairs, I just used the stairs. Books are arranged neatly on the shelves. office door. Sir, how can I help you? My name is Etienne. Waiting for you to continue. You probably don't remember me. We worked together a long time ago. Can't seem to recall that. Are you sure you're in the right place? I'm sure. I'd even say we were partners. I don't... Just wanted to see how you're feeling. I do believe I'm quite alright. Should I be worried about something? Do you remember your name? Of course. And where you live? Baker Street. Oh, really? That character? That's good then. I had to make a few changes because of your injuries. Injuries, sir? Although it seems everything worked out. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm back. Watson? He nods to the man by the window. Holmes? He nods back. And you, sir? He looks questioningly at you. I'm on my way out. Someone you know, Watson? I'm not sure. Are you quite certain you're alright, sir? Yes, my apologies again for disturbing you. Would you like some tea, sir? I can't talk to Sherlock Holmes. Roderick was actually Watson from Sherlock Holmes. That's interesting. Well, time to head back. I'm glad you're doing well, friend. I think it worked. There was the title of the book at the top of the page, but I could not read it. Well, Roderick, it's time for me to figure out my own stuff out. Okay. I had to revisit so many books before I found the right one. Uh-huh. What's this? Ah, he's about to write a new book? I was flabbergasted when I found out, but who wouldn't want Watson around their neck? Happily ever after. Complete the epilogue. Maybe I could have looked around. Maybe there was more stuff. I didn't realize I was going for the end by looking at that. Ah, well. That certainly was interesting. I'll get started on a new game tomorrow. I have an idea of what I want to play. Well, at least 2 ideas anyway. It was good. It was really interesting. It was unlike anything I had played before, which was nice. Refreshing. Plunging into books like this. Diving into them. Yeah, you can tell now. Looking at the names of the people who worked on it, yeah. You can tell they were Russian people. Tiny Builds Publishing. My neck hurts. Use a massage right now. Behavior. Console porting. Yeah, this is not the console version. I did not know. I just saw that it was discounted again, but I still find it too expensive. It's not a very long game either, and if I'm getting it on PC, where I can't own it physically, I really don't want to pay more than 10 euros for it. I still think it's a bit too expensive. But yeah, it's still in my wish list. And I get emails whenever these things are discounted. I still think it's too expensive. I saw that A Plague Tale Requiem was also discounted, but $19.99 is still too expensive. I'll get it when it's like under 10. And I hear that the Nintendo Switch version doesn't perform very well, so I'd rather get it on PC because I think it's a game that really that you really should play in its most beautiful version, I think, Stray. Especially since it's a game that I might not play again after I've played it once. But yeah, I agree, yeah, 40% is not enough of a discount, I think. I don't know if it means that the game is still popular enough, that it sells enough that they don't feel the need to discount it all that much. But I'm not in a hurry, I have plenty of games to play anyway, so that can wait. Anyway, I'll be off then, I'll be back tomorrow. Have a very good rest of the night. Yeah. I don't know why my neck hurts so bad, but it's my upper back more than anything else. It's my spine. It's from not moving enough, I think. Anyway, right. You're very welcome. Take care of yourself, Monica, and sleep well when you get to it, right? Hopefully you get to watch tomorrow. See ya. Take care. Yeah, you too. You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.